Yeah, nah.
Trap
In
here?
any other, nah, trap ain't came. In any other in any other industry, we would call that a scam.
Hmm. But not in the music industry. Why not?
I don't know. I
What's
think
the
it's
difference?
expected. I think it's expected to overpay for things
Yeah, but
in
when
the
you
music industry.
but you could buy a cheaper mic that will last years and years, but
Yeah,
then you buy that and
like
they
that.
want you to do maintenance every year. Like that's crazy.
But it's like that Lewitt mic. That Lewitt mic is the same thing. That Lewitt mic is a bad mic. Like I love that Lewitt mic. It's
The
one of
one
my
in the booth,
in the booth. Yeah.
but you had that for some years though.
Yep. It's an Australian mic.
You only fixed it what one time?
That
I,
Lewitt mic. Did I fix it once? I think I did fix it once.
I
I
remember
think.
one mic you fixed one time you had to fix.
Now normally, I usually stay away from tube mics.
Yeah.
I usually stay away from tube mics.
It's be-
Tube mics sound the best.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they also a lot of maintenance. They also a lot of requirement.
So the longevity of it is not as good, or because of the maintenance, it makes the longevity better.
Um, no. So with the C800, with that mic up there, right? That
Mm-hmm.
mic $15,000. This vocal chain about $7,000. So it's about
Mm-hmm.
$22,000
Don't
just
lock
to
the door, coach. Yeah,
don't lock the door. It's like twenty-two thousand
he
dollars
come back from
worth.
the bathroom.
It's like $22,000 worth of just vocal shit, right? The
Mm-hmm.
C800, the Tube Tech, and the Neve, the 1073. My
All right,
dog.
now you can lock it, coach.
So it's like it would make sense to have a C800, right? That mic up there, that's always in the picture. Shout out to everybody sitting at the lunch table. You know what I mean? But that mic that's always in the shot, that mic is like I said, it's about $15,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you do have to service it. It is like it's a luxury type of setup. It's don't
Mm-hmm.
get me wrong, by far it's the best setup. Just having it is an accomplishment on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Just having it is an accomplishment, but it does sound really good and it's worth its weight in gold. It's a bad ass.
So you think it's worth
mic.
getting that maintenance every year?
It probably ain't every year. It's probably every 2 to 3 years. But I rap a lot.
Yeah,
Like the average person who probably got the C800 don't rap as much as I do.
facts.
Like I rap a lot. I rap a ton. So I'm using it a lot and it's on a lot. So eventually the tube starts to pick up color like a tint. I think that's the best way to explain it to me. And after a while, you know what I'm saying, you need to change it out if you don't want that tint sound, that color sound. So I couldn't figure out what it was, but I didn't want to think it was a microphone because it cost so much. But sure, I have Lester Mendoza come and Lester who mixes, Jason. Everybody knows Jason Joshua mix a lot of my stuff. Well, Lester Mendoza mixes the other part of it. And I just had him come up here and check it because I kept hearing it in the mic and everybody thought I was crazy, but sure as shit, it was the color on that tube. So yeah. So you have to take it out. You gotta take it apart, pull that copper shield off, change the tube, put it back together, and you'll probably get another. Tubes might be probably some hours. You know what I mean? It's like an hour thing. Like, we just don't have the hour measurement. So we'll figure it out. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. No Ceilings by Glasses Malone. We got to get to this content. I figured out a way to do it without having a bunch of people here to shoot with multiple cameras. So we're gonna really start making it happen. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a really dope conversations on how to care for people. Mentioned a couple people that come to the lunch table. No Cuz, a couple people, Squish, Fatima, people that support me and it's obvious, you know what I mean? And you don't ignore people that show you love. You want to make sure you do the thing to show them love. Shout out to Coach and Crystal and King and everybody else. It's a really great conversation. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by the infamous and presidentially hated Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. We'll get this thing started. Shout out to everybody sitting at the lunch table. Lex, New York don't want to spend the bread, rather rap over a Radio Shack mic. That's the essence of hip hop, Lex. We ain't gonna shit on the SP12 or the Radio Shack mic. You know what I mean? Like, we not doing that. You know, we not shitting on none of the basic of culture. You know, how we not shitting on soul food here. We not shitting on slang. We not shitting on Radio Shack mics and 4 tracks. We not shitting on none of that. We fucking with all of that. It's just when you finally start to get your coin, you can start investing more in the hip hop. You know what I mean? So I invest more in the hip hop. Like, even when I'm not putting out a bunch of records, it's important that when y'all get a record from me, that is of the best quality of where I'm at that time. But we not shitting on what's the little beat program? Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops.
We not shitting on Fruity Loops over here. We not shitting on, you know, none of that. I'm not shitting on none of that. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with all of that. Get it done. You know what I mean? Turn that struggle, you know, into some beautiful art at all costs. I don't care if you had to steal that laptop and you got that crack version of Fruity Loops and that crack version of Pro Tools. Work with what you got. Give us the art, because that's what we asked for. You know what I'm saying? But because I've been in the game 17 years. I got my first deal 17 years ago. So it's okay if I got a couple different vocal chains and a couple different setups. I'm supposed to. The game, honestly, hip hop has been good to me. You know what I mean? The artistic of it. You know what I mean? It's been good to me. So I shouldn't have no problem investing back into it. My videos should be a big deal. My records should be Jeezy and putting Ludacris and Busta Rhymes together. That's what I'm supposed to be doing at this point in my career, giving y'all the highest quality things that you dreamed about that hip hop could be. So, you know, I'm staying focused, and I love this hip hop thing, which brings me to the first point. Like, I told y'all years ago, y'all all made me think I was crazy. Even when we started the lunch table, y'all made me think I was crazy. I told y'all this nigga was not hip hop. I told Coach at boxing at the park, I said, that nigga not hip hop. I told King, I said, that nigga not hip hop. Y'all argue me down. I'm like, it's obvious he not hip hop. And I said, the worst part is when people see all the bull stuff he doing, all the bullshit he doing, it was gonna look crazy because he don't understand culturally why that's inappropriate. Like, and don't get me wrong, he understands his audience. The problem is when homies like Revenge think that they are Drake's audience. Like, that's who he's speaking for or speaking to. He not.
Your buddy, Coach.
He not. And I told y'all. Now he in court. He want to see this man paternity test.
That's crazy.
Yeah, paternity test. He like, I want to see if he's been arrested for domestic abuse to validate if his diss record is real.
He fact checking.
He not fact checking. He went to the court.
He a Carfax.
He went to the court. He said, "Excuse me, court. Could you?" I told y'all. Listen, 10 people hit me today. Was like, damn it, Glasses. They hate when I'm right. He it's not right. It's not right. I told y'all. I don't never say I told you so. I'll be winning bets with Coach. I don't never tell Coach I told you so. I just make him pay the burritos. When I be right with King, I don't say I told you so.
Y'all should see how he makes me pay the burritos, though.
I definitely tell everybody else.
Everybody around.
I don't tell you I told you so. I tell, shout out to Al with the Bomb Fish Tacos. Go on Instagram and support the homie, the Bomb Fish Tacos at DA Bomb Fish Tacos. Shout out to Gabrielle Morello. She's new. She said, "And you big man, I'm not mad at all. I am pleased. I am not mad. I am
Big man
so
mad.
happy.
Please, his
I am
punch.
so happy. Y'all don't realize how vindicated I feel at this point. How vindicated.
Is this the second greatest victory lap?
Who? Mine?
You.
No, this ain't even a victory lap. The video drop, it just makes sense. Because everybody kept telling me when I dropped, shout out to the new single we're about to drop with Jurassic 5. Yep, we reunited Jurassic 5 all together. LA Giants, Jurassic 5, Glasses Malone, want it. Please pre-order it. Somebody drop a link to the iTunes. Pre-order it. Don't go stream it. Pre-order it on iTunes. It's $1.29. Don't be cheap to players. You know what I mean? But the video, there's something really dope in the video that's going to keep all the out.
Trap laughing.
And you hear Strap?
Y'all can hear ya.
All right. And when it's all said and done, it's going to make all the sense in the world.
I'm surprised you don't do no teasers.
And everybody kept telling me, they was like, Glasses, well, what if it's not? I'm like, he's going to keep doing shit.
That's the crazy thing about it, because I thought the video was coming out too late. It's coming out right on time.
Right on time, yo. Perfect
I thought the
timing.
video
That shit
was
is
coming out too
crazy.
late, 'cause I thought
Perfect
Drake was
timing.
gonna tighten it up at some point.
Nah.
Nah.
You right.
Don't chill. We can't give it up. Chill. Just
Wouldn't
chill.
do it.
Just chill. Y'all doing too much spoilers right now.
Is
B.
Trap talking? Okay.
Yeah.
Can't hear me?
It's a setup. No, it's not you. It's over here. We was fucking with this thing. It's only going through my headphones.
All right.
I figured out. Keep talking.
Yeah, but yeah, it's perfect timing, B. I think
Yeah, exactly. Trap perfect time.
that's how great shit happen though. Great shit always, you know what I'm saying? In order for something to be great, it's just perfect time. Everything gonna just fall in place the right way though, B. Cause like you said though, like I agree with you though, Coach, though, like it seemed as I don't want no, let's leave it like that. We'll talk about it later on after the 20, what's that, the 22nd, 29th, what's the date? What's the date we dropping?
The 26th. The 26th.
26.
That's
All
when the
right,
video
so after
dropped.
the 26th, yeah, after 26th, we can talk about it there.
But I told everybody it was gonna make sense.
God's plan.
Yeah.
Like Drake said.
Yeah.
God's plan. I like that. God's plan.
That's his biggest record too. That's his biggest record.
Man.
Yeah.
And I told Dot, I'll never forget being on that tour bus, and he like, man, you tripping. Why you won't mess with him? I'm like, bro, he a different kind of dude. He like, what you mean? I'm like, he different. I can't really explain it because I didn't want to insult the man. He just different. He was not like us at all. And I don't mean not like us like the song. I mean, he was just different. And Dot could not understand why. He thought I was crazy. He thought I was crazy. Pun thought I was crazy. Pun thought I was crazy. I got you, Revenge, for you, my boy. Early access for the homies, for sure. He thought I was crazy. He like, man, you got to be crazy. I'm like, bro, no, he's a different kind of guy. Like, he's not. I think people see him, and I keep saying this, they think it's a Carlton. They think he's a Eddie Winslow. They think he's a Theo Huxtable. No, he's not. He is a Bob. He's a Todd.
Bob Doubalina.
He's a Bob. He's not a Bobby. He's not a Rob. He's not even a Robbie. He's a fucking Bob. At a young age, he's a Bob. He was a Bob. B-O-B. He's a dick. Not a Richie. Not even a Richard. A dick. Like, you know how people, when they choose the nicknames, when they had a big nicknames, they be like Richard. And then you could choose the name. And, you know, brothers usually go like Richie.
Rich.
Richie.
Richie Rich.
You know what I mean? Or.
So you saying he picked Dick.
Or he's a dick. Like his name is like Dick. There you go. Exactly. Out of all the Williams, when your name is William, he's not a Will. He's not a Billy.
Not a Willie.
He's not a Willie. He's not a Dub. He's a Bill. flat out. And I kept telling, and I told Dot. I know Dot see that shit, and that fucking day on that tour bus come back and haunt his fucking dreams. I told his ass. No, he's not a Will. He's a Bill. He is a Bob. He's not a Rich.
He definitely ain't
He's
no
not
Will.
a Richie. He's not a
Hey.
R.
Dick.
He's not a Richie Rich. What else names they make out of Richie? Richard.
Which one is Dick? Dick is Bill. Is Rich, right?
Richard.
Yeah,
That's Richard.
Dick is
He's a
Richard.
dick.
Yeah.
How did they get that? How did that come together?
Get that out of there.
Exactly.
How did that
I
come
don't
together?
even know how they
How
get
did that
Dick
happen?
out of Richard. Dick
I
shouldn't
gotta
be
find that
Richard.
out. I gotta find that out
Lee
right there.
Richards is all dicks.
And shout out to Down to Earth Network. It's not he's a goof. He's not a goof.
Nah, not a-
Drake is true to form, homie. I'm not talking shit. See, shout out to all his fans that come pop in to the No Ceilings lunch hour live and sit at the lunch table and be like, man, Glasses is just hating. No,
Club
you
Paradise.
are missing the gems in my sermon, homeboy. I'm not shitting on this man. You don't hear me talking about what he can't do. You don't hear me talking about he's not a talented artist. You're missing what is happening. He's Bob from accounting. Exactly, G-Man. Look at Angel Diaz. You are truly a hater. No, Angel, I am not. I'm telling you the truth. And you're so upset. And instead of you listening, you just like, no, he's successful. So what Glass is saying cannot be true. It's hurting my feelings. Except you like a nigga that raps and his name is Dick. He's a fucking dick.
When you're a hater, you find something somebody does well and then try to tear that down.
I mean,
You never
really?
talked bad about Drake. Good, like when he does good, like he say he's a good song maker. He makes great songs.
He's a fantastic
He's a-
record maker.
He don't say, "Oh, Drake don't make good music." That'll be hating.
Shout out to everybody who hates on Drake. I'm not mad at you. He deserves it. His success deserves to be hated on. There's no crime in it. And you could say what you want. I'm not mad at you. Look, with being successful, you're supposed to get people that hate on you. And Drake has been successful. He's made triumphant records. He's a fantastic record maker. So he deserves the hate. Since he deserves the hate. That's not what this is. All of my partners is successful. Everybody I came up in the business with. I was with Black Wall Street in 2004, 3-4. I watched Gang go sell a gold record in 1 week. That's my man. I'm happy for him. I watched Lil Wayne go from being a Lil Wayne that everybody knew him, right, signed to Cash Money, and he sold 1 million records in the first week. He deserves the hate. I watched Dot not telling me on a tour bus or in the studio how he's not going to be able to buy, I'll never be able to get a Corvette. And me telling him you're going to get 30 of them, that ain't nothing. They make them at the factory. Now he got a GNX that's worth $250,000. All of my friends are successful. All of my friends. All of them are more successful in the record business than I am. So I have nothing to say. I am so proud of them brothers. They dedicated their life to this. When they was dedicating their life to this, Coach, I was on Chris' show. I was at the studio.
Sunshine.
That's what they was doing. When Dot was learning how to be a rapper, I was learning how to sell Sherm. When Game decided to be a rapper, I was learning how to break this gallon up into 16 ounces. I have no reason to be upset at other people being successful. They deserve it. Drake deserves his success. And y'all deserve to hate on him because he is a successful person. To the people that hate on him, it's okay. He is a fucking great person to hate on. He's uber successful. He gonna keep you going. But you cannot confuse, Angel. Your is spelled U-Y-O-U-R-E with an apostrophe. You are. That's how you pronounce it. But when it's a nigga telling you the truth, when the nigga telling you the truth, you gotta hear the truth. And this is the facts. I don't care if you sitting in your little dungeon, Angel Diaz, and you mad Glasses. I am telling you the truth.
Basement.
I told you. And Angel, I don't care how much of a Drake fan you really are. You got to be like, there's some sucker shit. You keep saying, oh, it's about he called him a PDF. No, it's not. He mad at that company because that company would not do what he told them to do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's all he mad about.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Nobody else. He was like, no, because I shouted out. I shouted out. What's the little man name?
Lucian.
Lucian, I
yeah.
shout out Lucian. I said we were brothers. So when I didn't like that, they should, and they said it today in the leaked paperwork. You know, they made other people edit their music.
Yeah.
Why didn't it make him?
Yeah.
That's probably the
They
voice.
made Pusha edit the music.
That's for sure the voice he's using.
Sound like the voice he's using.
And
This is
it's
terrible.
okay to love Drake, revenge, and actually admit that there's a truth. I do it to the people I love all the time.
No, Revenge. I'm gonna give Revenge this though. Revenge call out the whole ass shit though. He like Drake music. He don't like Drake ways though, B. He just like Drake music though. I done had a discussion with him. He don't like his way. He love his music. He love it.
I could respect somebody like Revenge as a Drake fan because, like you said, he does not respect everything Drake is doing. Some of these Drake fans just don't give a fuck what Drake is doing.
No, because it's not
at all.
It's not about the Drake, coach. It's they mad at us.
Oh.
So they feel like they standing up. Like Angel just said, I'm standing up. You guys are bullying him. Bullying him. He's using the court. He tried to use UMG to bully the homie. You need to make this song come down. You need to make sure that you censor this. You know, I can say
this shit out of here.
True, but if he says something that's exaggerated, then you know that's his thing. He felt like he made so much money for UMG that there was no way possible UMG would let somebody disrespect him. He like one of those people. I had this conversation with one of my homeboys. They tried to buy everybody's respect. I have a homie like that. He tried to buy it. I'm like, you can't buy this. Like, there's a song called Certified. It's funny because you said that. Drake actually asked me to freestyle over Certified. My song. So Drake has a freestyle to my first hit record. And there's a line in that song. You could buy everything, but not the streets' respect. That's one thing you can't buy. Drake, you can't buy respect from people. You can't buy loyalty from people. You can't buy it. You can't buy it, bro. And that's your fucking problem. You're so mad at UMG because you thought you made so much money. Nigga, you are nothing. Nigga, they gonna find a new you next year. This is what they do. Nigga, they did it to Michael Jackson. Nigga, they did it to Prince. Nigga, they did it to Ray Charles. They did it to John. Who the fuck are you? Every last great record maker throughout the history of record making, Sam Cooke, people think they got a murder. What are you talking about? They don't owe you nothing. They supposed to tell this man, well, don't say that. They told you don't fucking battle. They told you. Everybody told your ass don't battle. They told you, cuz, do not battle. You came in with the right idea because your mind was right. You know, this me, you'll never hear a reply for it. That was smart. But you got yourself in there. You came and sat at the cool table. You thought you was a plastic, homeboy. You not. You're not one of us. You're not a plastic, nigga. You are a man that has opportunity. You was at Nickelodeon. You are a well-studied songwriter, but you is not part of the plastic. You cannot sit with us. You can't sit with us, fool. You can't. And I'm mad that for years they let you sit with us. And it was cool because I thought that was dope, bro. You a brother, and I want the best for you. When you was battling Meek Mill, I wanted it for you. I wanted you to stand up. I got so tired because I got tired of people bullying him. Wayne slapped him in the face. Puff punched on him. Fucking Tip Man pissed on him. I wanted him to stand up for himself.
If a nigga ain't gonna hit back,
and I wanted him to stand up. I wanted him to be a man. Stop letting everybody do anything to you.
What if some people say this is it? Is him standing up for himself?
This ain't him standing up for himself. It's not. You already passed that point. Now you can only be an oppressor at this level. Now you're trying to oppress hip hop. You know the ramifications if this type of thing was to be successful.
It's like he taking his ball home, you know.
Yeah, well, no, I can't play with you guys. Nobody can play on the court.
Can play.
I'm gonna make sure the labels don't invest anything in anybody else. You're not gonna win this case, neither. You're not gonna win none of this. That judge, when it comes down to it, they're gonna look at it. You're not going to win. Angel, the reason he didn't sue Pusha T is because he made the label take down the music. That's why.
That's fair.
He's not going to win. It's not in it for him. And he playing with the wrong people. He's gonna lose every aspect of life. You don't lead these type of fights, and it's good. You see what happened to Puff? You don't lead these type of fights. These people that make you, break you.
Facts.
That's what happened with Puff. Puff got on that shit with them people that had that fucking alcohol company. Guess what? Here goes some cases. We're going to finance your problems. We're going to finance things that are against you. You're not going to win this. And all you doing is digging a deeper hole. That's it. You can count all them cases. They're never going to give him no fucking defamation case on something where he was actually defaming somebody. It's not going to happen. You can put all this stuff out there. Don't nobody know what the fuck is going on. Guaranteed he doesn't. They're not going to settle. They're not going to give him nothing. And they're going to ruin his fucking life. Because that's what they do. Because they the ones that make you something. When they fuck with you and empower you and they make you big and they do all that shit like they did in this case and they did all them favors and they look at you acting like a little girl because the first time you had to deal with something, you acting like a little bitch because you got to deal with some adversity. Nobody respected. And the way you dragging it, you got it confused.
I don't even think we should say he acting like a little girl. It's women. It's little girls and women who handle this problem better than this.
I was all in, bro. I get it. I understand how y'all feel. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, Angel. I understand. You just want to be down. You think this is something reasonable. It's not. Everybody said, don't do the shit. Everybody at the label. Everybody said, don't do it. Arrogance. It was dumb. And now you ruined your relationship with iHeart. You ruined your relationship with UMG. You're going to, whether you know it or not, Sony and UMG cousins, they going to both do little shit. They can see you a rat. Sony ain't finna do nothing special for you. You just fucking it up. All because you took a battle that everybody said don't take.
Drake is in a whole new stratosphere right now. I don't think we should call him no girl, no bitch, or nothing like that. Drake is his own adjective at this point.
Whatever it is, he's Drake. He's Draking it.
Yeah, he's Drake. Exactly. He's a Drake. Like anytime somebody goes super further than being a bitch, he's a Drake. This nigga's a Drake.
It, huh?
Like, yeah, he's becoming
it's not a disrespectful thing. I don't have these moments to disrespect homies. Shout out to everybody who do. I understand. I get why. I'm not doing that. I never was on that timing. What I'm on is the truth. Here's the truth. The truth is no way possible you supposed to be doing all this old punk ass shit you're doing.
The truth hurts worse than disrespect sometimes.
There's no way, bro. There's no way you supposed to look at them people that did all this stuff for you. Here, man, Mac 10 did some shit I don't like, but Mac 10 changed my life, so I don't give a fuck. It ain't no way you supposed to, all these people did all this shit. They made your life. Universal made your life. It ain't, you can't say F them labels because it's a representative of you. That's like saying F your mama. They made him a millionaire. They made him a multi-millionaire. You can't ruin that relationship. You can't ruin the relationship with iHeart. They made you because you couldn't have got it out the mud. You couldn't have got it out the streets. It wouldn't have worked for you that way.
You're not sounding right now. You're not sounding right now. It's not cool what you're saying, though, because you're saying that if somebody gives you the opportunity and puts you on like that, then they're able to go behind and do some bullshit to you though too because they did it.
They are. That's what your kids do it to you all the time. No. Your kids disappoint you all the time. You disappoint your parents all the time.
Kids can be very disappointing.
You disappoint your parents. You think Mama
well, my parents don't disappoint me. Right. My parents don't disappoint me though.
Who?
UMG is the parent.
Okay, Trap.
Yo,
okay.
Of course your parents have disappointed you.
Nah.
Everybody parents have disappointed them more than once. You a damn lie.
Come on,
As an
adult, I'm not getting a gift. Am I not getting a gift or some shit like that?
Who knows?
Nah, if it's something like that, then my parents can't afford it. Listen, my mom never disappointed me.
What Olivia did. Listen, Birdman and Mac 10 changed my life. You would never hear me disrespecting them. You'll never hear me trying to drag their name through the mud. And the best thing that we could have going is I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't think he would do that to Wayne or Birdman.
What are you talking about, Wayne? UMG is Wayne and Birdman.
No, they not.
Trap. When I tell you, you're not listening to me.
I'm listening to
me. Y'all telling me something different.
I'm listening to you.
They are telling Wayne and Birdman, what is he doing?
They can't stop him now. He's a disobedient child.
So guess what? Spanked. They spanked Puff. I don't care. The label didn't call you no PDF. That's a lie, Revenge. Another rapper did. And I hate how y'all try to reword that shit. That shit is lame. Why? Kendrick Lamar called you that. You're mad that UMG marketed them. They are not going to censor him for you. Everybody is not at the behest or at your mercy to determine what UMG is going to do for them.
See, the reason why I look crazy is because you censor this dude right here. Why you gonna censor him? That's what you get mad at right there.
No, the problem is they didn't do nothing. They just promoted a test. They promoted an album. They promoted a single. That's their job. And you're mad, like in the paperwork says, oh, they won't. They're not censoring Kendrick Lamar.
This is like somebody having a fight, getting knocked out, and ESPN playing highlights. And
now they suing ESPN. You showing me I didn't got embarrassed.
Because nigga, like you can't get mad because somebody punch harder than you. That's why I don't like when people bring up that PDF shit. You can't get mad because he hit me harder. Like he hit harder than you. Like you can't go get into a fight and say, oh, this nigga hit too hard. Like somebody get him. Somebody stop. Come on, bro.
Stop him.
Yeah, stop this nigga. Like it's not.
It hurt. It hurt.
The fact that y'all could really try to rationalize this is beyond me. And you keep trying to make it like this got something to do with UMG. Do you think UMG was supposed to censor him? What do you think supposed to happen, Revenge? What do you think supposed to happen, Angel? They supposed to be like, no, Kendrick, you need to take this out. This is not an accurate portrayal of who this. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck are they to censor? Why the fuck would you want them to censor hip hop in the first place?
Good point. Good point.
Why the fuck would you think? No, Angel, that's not a yes. That's your problem.
Good point.
You don't fucking fight if you don't want to be in a fight. You don't fight if you don't want to be in a fight. Yes, they supposed to censor him. The hell is wrong with y'all?
Censor hip hop for real.
The entitlement is crazy.
And to your point, Trap, about him, he wouldn't do it to Lil Wayne or Birdman.
Yeah,
he is doing this Lil Wayne and Birdman with this. If you start censoring hip hop, if Lil Wayne and Birdman ain't in hip hop, he hurting all the hip hop with this shit. If he wins, if he would have won, if he was to win this shit, it's hurting all the hip hop. Like this.
This ain't about him winning the case as much as it's him about dragging out a situation out of emotions. There was no logical stance to what he's doing. A lawyer is trying, but there is no logical stance. What was they supposed to do? What does the label got to do with this? Revenge? They promoted the record like they promoted your records. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
If a nigga get a tip jam on SportsCenter, they're gonna play it. Like I don't.
UMG supposed to deal with whatever comes from what they decide. What they decide to do. What in the fuck are you talking about, P?
Take that dunk down, SportsCenter.
They promoted a record from one of their artists, so you want them to be y'all some dumbass motherfuckers, man. And it's starting to hurt my
easy, man, easy.
Dumbass motherfuckers,
easy, man, easy.
Do you know the Koreans could sue? Like the fuck you talking about? Do you know how many motherfuckers could have sued hip hop for the shit they said? And you think the label's supposed to be? Oh, they supposed? What the fuck are you talking about? Stand up! I don't give a fuck if you like Drake. The hell is wrong with y'all?
Trap, I blame
Stand up.
They blame me.
Hey,
they blame me.
Some stuff with 2 Live Crew back in the day, censor everything. Didn't we go through this before?
The hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all sound like the white people that been trying to censor hip hop the whole time.
Stop it.
Because this nigga G acting like ADHD now. Like
what the hell is going on with y'all,
man? He
man?
was escaping ADHD, huh, Trap? You walked over here.
I haven't heard G talk to the people like that.
That's crazy. Hey.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
You want them to come back. You want them to come back.
Deal with what? You supposed to deal with the things you did. You know you shouldn't have battled. This is why you said if you diss me, you'll never hear a reply for it. Stop making passes. Y'all doing the same shit with Gunna. Just say you don't care. Say I love that person. I love the taste of his testicles in my fucking mouth.
Oh, God damn. Pause. Pause.
No pause.
That's a no
That's
pause.
no
Trap,
pause.
because that's not for you. That's for the
That's
people
no
who love
pause.
to
No,
take
just
testicles in their
saying
mouth.
that.
And they
Just
love it. So there's no
saying that.
pause for them. You can't pause for somebody
There
else
is
who likes
no
testicles.
pause. If you
Trap
cannot
about to
call a spade
disappear.
because you like the
I
taste
am.
of
You know that.
testicles in your mouth, then say that. But stop trying to make it like you got some grounds to say it.
It's a bunch of dumbers out there.
I'm put the pre-roll up.
That's funny.
I'll put the pre-roll up for a second, man. Yeah, so you can know where to get it from.
No pause, Swab. No
pause.
No pause. I mean it.
No, pause is for
No, you don't mean that.
Pause
No, you
is
don't
what
mean
you
that.
use when you don't
Stop.
mean
No, you
what
don't.
you say.
I do Trap gonna do that.
I meant
Look.
what I said.
I'm talking about when other people say pause to you. Now,
I can't be on the screen with shit like
no
that.
pause
Man.
because it's for somebody. He's saying it to somebody. For people who like it. There are people who like testicles in their mouth and they letting it be known
And
by how
all
they
of y'all that keep saying that, you like testicles in your mouth. It's okay to be a fan of somebody. Rick Ross, I'm a fan, top 5. But when I want to say what I want to say, that was a fact. I said it. I'm not fucking standing up for no. When I don't give a fuck if Dot is my man. You're not gonna make me enjoy testicles in my mouth. I don't like Dot's testicles in my mouth. That's just my homeboy, and I love him. But if I can't tell him about himself or tell you about him, then that's a problem in my heart. That's a problem in my heart. It ain't his problem, it's my problem. When Dot said, hey, Glasses, I don't agree with the New West, I didn't get mad. That's my shit. Nigga, we grown. Nigga, that's my nigga. You don't have to agree with it. Stop trying to find rationale with shit you know that don't make no sense. Now y'all sitting up here, oh, well, you know, because, you know, the label didn't do nothing. The label promoted a hit record. Somebody made a hit record off your back because your stupid ass did it. And he made a hit record off your back, one of the biggest songs in the world. Just like when this lawsuit came out, the song went up to 2 million streams in 24 hours. All you're going to do is keep marketing this song.
That's the crazy thing about it.
Huh.
Like, he is marketing the song still. Like, he is
Keeping it
still
going. He's
keeping it in the algorithm with his shenanigans.
Keeping legs on it. Keeping legs on it.
Imagine Meek Mill sued Universal. You guys put out a song, defamed. What the fuck are you talking about?
I bet you Meek wish you could do that shit now, though.
No, Meek would never do it as much as he wants to.
Meek could have done it.
Imagine Compton sues the label that put out Fuck Compton.
Who
All that dumbass shit.
Meek Mill's probably mad though. He's probably somewhere punching the air right now.
But again, it go into that same shit I've been saying, Coach. These are cultural ideas. Regular Americans, regular human beings are so fucking lame, bro. Because they the type of motherfuckers that will talk all kind of shit, call you 100 bitches, talk shit, put their fingers in your face. And if you hit them, guess what they gonna do? Call the police.
Okay, now to your point, you think it's fine for them to call the police, right?
No, I think that's because regular human beings that walk the earth don't have no morals.
But it's fine. But you don't call them snitches or bitches or anything like that because you say that that's what they're gonna do anyway. They supposed to be calling the cops.
That's why you hit them upside their face.
They still snitches. And
I'm saying
bitches.
so.
They're not snitches because they're not committed. Snitching
Fine.
is when you take on this obligation of a life.
Do you feel like Drake took on the obligation of the life?
In his rap songs, he said he did, but obviously he didn't, which is why I said he's not the culture.
So
you don't think somebody calling you bitches, putting their fingers in your face, is taking on the lifestyle right now?
No.
You got on the outfit of a nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You put your fingers in my face and call me
because
bitches
regular
and shit.
Americans think that's cool. You know how many people I hear all the time say, well, long as I don't put my hands on you, that's it.
This is facts, though. Like, here's for real. Like, people do think that you should be able to say whatever you want to say to somebody, and
they can't do nothing.
They shouldn't be able to touch you now, but that's just not the way.
Look, I get it right now. If you got some money, everybody in the world want to give you some head. Y'all love. Shout out to Angel. You follow me. You troll me on Twitter. If you want to have testicles in your mouth, that's your fucking problem.
Oh shit.
That's your thing. No, I'm not pausing. Stop saying pause.
Where you
I'm
at?
not on the screen. I
You
just
don't
need
gotta
to be
pause homosexual shit.
No, I'm from
You don't
New
gotta
York.
pause homosexual shit. If you want to have testicles in your mouth, that's your fucking thing. But you shouldn't be speaking to me because I don't like the breath. That ain't gonna work for me, homeboy. I don't get down. I'm not with that. I'm not with that with my homies. I'm not with that with nobody, homies. If you look at some man and you think some man can't do wrong, we ain't the same, homeboy. It's different.
That's where the issue come in at. Like, you could be a fan of somebody, but still understand that they played themselves or they doing something wrong here. That's
Rick
my problem with
Ross
some of
is
their fans.
still mad at me. And people try to tell me I was wrong, and I'm like, I'm not wrong. I'm not going out there bashing people I like or people that help me for nothing. I'm not standing up against you, but if I can't tell the truth, who the fuck am I? If I can't go say Rick Ross is named after Rick Ross and he mad at me for that, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What that make me? It don't make him nothing. What it make me if I'm scared to say, hey, you know what? Rick Ross is this name ain't Rick Ross. It's a Rick Ross. Oh, man, you hating on my mark. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm tired of this old punk ass shit y'all got going, that y'all living in this old punk ass shit where y'all think, oh, it's the thing. Oh, you know, if I like somebody, I made Tupac Must Die. Niggas was mad at me like I dissed Tupac. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, you on this shit today. I'm keeping
Hey,
that.
I
Man,
would've-
I ain't on no shit, man. I'm tired of
No,
niggas.
no. Talk your shit.
That you
Talk your
can't hear
shit.
dope
Talk your
ass shit
shit.
because you try to be this fake sense of loyalty. Oh, you got this fake sense. You don't even know these motherfuckers. The only motherfucker you can talk to is me. Because none of these people will piss on you if you was on fire.
Facts.
What happened to the articulate?
Facts.
What
It's
happened
like
to
smarty look right
The
now.
only
Yeah, let 'em
motherfucker
go.
you could talk to is
Easy
me.
shit.
And you so
Facts.
far to finish something because you want to go against a nigga that will talk to you. Bitch, these niggas won't even talk to you.
Facts.
None of these people. None of these people will sit there if they saw you in person and address you and shake your hand and treat you like you exist. They wouldn't even talk to you. And y'all not finna, I don't give a fuck about this. I done made more of this shit. I done got everything I needed out this life. But one thing y'all not gonna make me is a suck ass nigga. I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of that sucker shit. I'm not with none of that sucker shit. I'm not with none of that. Nigga, if Drake do some punk shit, it's some punk shit. If Dot do some punk shit, it's some punk shit. If Ross do some punk shit, it's some punk shit. If Mac do some punk shit, it's some punk shit. Whoever the fuck it is, I ain't kissing no ass.
which brings me to another point. No, I'm saying like what brings me to another point. Every time some of this shit happen, I get more and more disappointed with Drake Circle and Daddy. Because they don't got no friends like a G or something like that around them to tell him like this is some sucker shit. Like he's continuing down the sucker road and nobody's telling him like this is not it.
Well, because he's bought that loyalty. He bought those.
What about his daddy? His daddy ain't gonna make a phone call.
His dad already told him it was dumb.
You need to talk to him some more.
But the problem is success and people following people make them think they know what the fuck they talking about or they stand for something. This is why you don't fucking fight if you don't want to fight. You can't start a fight. You can't. I get it. I get it, regular human. You can't put your finger in people's face. Human. You can't just call people out their name. It may come with a punch. It may come with a punch, homeboy. That's how it go. And you can't cry that you done did all this disrespect to somebody and they punch your fucking ass. Drake can't cry to the label. Yes, they not gonna bend every time you want them to. They don't owe you nothing.
Now let me ask you a question. Why did they do that shit to Pusha T song? Who did that to Pusha T song? Who took some of the words out of her?
They didn't take none of the words out, but they'll do a thing, bro, where they'll go talk to the nigga who produced the original freestyle. And then he really didn't want to be a part of it because he's trying to be cool. So there's a way that they do it. But it's not that, bro. When Drake first sent the first shit to Universal saying, y'all need to take down this song, that was some punk ass shit. And Universal told him it was some punk shit. It's in Drake's paperwork. That they was like, man, you tripping. You gonna look like a sucker. They told him. And he's so mad, his feelings so, don't battle. Don't fucking battle.
Yeah.
Oh, he lied. He said, shut the fuck up. Nobody fucking cares. You think people think this nigga like little children? No, they don't.
No, I'm just I'm just playing.
No, they fucking don't. And you keep trying to make it like that's what happened.
I don't know if Drake likes kids.
You keep trying to figure out a way. You can't rationalize it because it ain't in you. That's not why. It's not in you to understand. So you can't get it. You don't understand. It gotta be this thing. No, it's not. It's a hit record. That's why. Like back to back, it's a hit record. Like Dre is a hit record. It's so obvious. But you got your fucking head so far up somebody's ass that wouldn't even spit on you. If they believe that, he'd be shot, killed. He'd be dead. Because they kill people for that. Y'all so full of fucking shit, it's annoying.
I'll start using annoying and shit now. Use the other words you was using.
What was that?
Like it's fucked
Bitch
up.
shit.
Yeah, bitch shit. Like now
Oh,
back, he calming down, I guess, a little bit.
I'm not upset. I'm not even upset.
He's getting articulate again.
Man, I'm not upset. I'm not
He's
even
like,
lying to you. My
My
blood pressure 118 over 86 right now. I'm not even upset. What I am irritated with is people trying to rationalize dumb shit. This is why you don't do it. Because it's people trying to rationalize dumb shit. Instead of everybody being in conclusion like that's not okay.
I feel you.
Drake is doing everything I thought he would do.
No, you didn't think he was going to snitch on LeBron. You thought he had tattletale on LeBron?
On Olivia's son, not one thing he did surprised me. I told y'all.
When that nigga tried to tattletale on LeBron, I was like, oh, hell up. Now,
why?
Niggas talking about niggas cheating on their wives?
Why? Why would that surprise you?
That was
He's
really
talking about
low.
cheating with other people's wives.
That was really, but telling on another man.
No, it's not. That's a cultural rule.
That shit was weird, bro.
That is a cultural rule.
After he did that shit, I said, oh, this nigga do anything at this point. All
bro, I swear to God, nothing cuz is doing is surprising. What's surprising me is fans.
That is the most surprising.
It ain't him. Of course, he gonna do some dumb shit because he not of the culture. Right now, all that American shit, he not doing no songs with none of you American niggas. He going over there with all the rest of them. He gonna use his whitest white man accent. He's gonna be everything because he don't need y'all no more. He finna talk about your favorite rappers. He gonna talk about your country. He gonna talk about everything you stand for because he don't need y'all no more. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. No, I'm not. Not one thing. Not the lawsuit surprising me. None of this is surprising me. Because this is who he is. This is who he is. This is who he is, homie. This is who he is, bro. This is who he been. And I told y'all this shit. I told Charlamagne this in 2019 on the Breakfast Club. And the nigga made me think I was crazy. LeBron and Drake were friends. LeBron was there to that song, so I want to tell on his wife.
Tell on him to his wife.
Drake stood on that. Stood on what? You know what a stand on, Angel? Is when you see the nigga you don't like and you punch him in his face. That's standing on it. Stop using street terms if you don't know what it means.
He's not upset though.
I'm not even a little bit on Olivia's soul. I'm not upset.
Trap said he's still upset, huh?
On Olivia's soul, I'm not upset.
I try, but this don't kind of make you. This don't infuriate you a little bit hearing some of this.
I'm upset.
When you read that, when you heard about that, what Drake was doing, that didn't make you a little mad.
Super mad. Super mad.
Yeah, that shit was.
But as Glass is saying though, it ain't surprised me though. You know what I'm saying? That's his texture right there though, B. You know what I'm saying? That's what he came across as anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Drake with the lawsuit, that didn't surprise me. But when bro, do you know how lame that shit is when you go tell on a nigga out loud on a song, nigga cheating on your wife?
Yeah.
With other, like that shit was super lame.
Why
nigga.
would it? That's who he is.
I ain't know nigga was that bad. Like tattletelling, I thought, to the about the song and all type of shit. I could see that. I was like, all right, that seems about right for a white Jewish woman to do that. But him to go tell on LeBron out loud on that song, like that's just
crazy.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Yeah.
Like, come on, hey, I'm asking you, G. And I'm not saying you have homeboys that do this shit, but we all see niggas go tell the cops and shit. We seen niggas snitch. Ain't like snitching. Like, we don't want to. It's frowned upon in the culture, but snitching is part of the culture, bro. Like, niggas snitch all the fucking time.
That had to do with the culture. I just people snitch.
Niggas snitch.
I don't think it got nothing to do with the culture because it ain't about us. That's just people. People don't want to be accountable.
So people snitch. All right, fuck it. Yeah. Nigga, Coach, people snitch. What's up?
I got a question for you. How would you think he would act when he covered up LeBron's, tattoo and put another nigga's picture on it? What kind of dude you think that is?
Well, I mean, we all know.
Terry
I
Claw.
already thought Drake was soft. I mean, we already kind of,
You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of
Terry
dude is
Claw.
that? That should tell you that he'll do anything for attention.
I thought it was
He'll
some
do
levels though
anything.
that he. I thought it was some levels, but apparently there ain't no levels. He'll go to any depth.
Yeah, I'm saying he took one person and then put another person they think is hot right now in mainstream.
I understand G's emotion because when I saw this shit, I was like,
this
man,
it's
ain't
crazy.
emotional. My disappointment, the closest emotion I have is disappointment. And it's in the fans. That's it.
Yeah.
I think
Look, I'm not asking you to be glasses. I'm not saying you got to live your life the way I live my life. But it's okay to stand up and say that's not right.
what's surprising about the fans to you?
The fans justifying it.
Did you not think they would do that? You know how fans are.
No, I thought they'd be like, man, that's some punk ass shit.
You really thought that?
I love my nigga. Yes. Because I thought there was human. I thought there is a real nigga in most people that listen.
I'm trying to tell you
from your fans.
He got a lot of faith in humanity. Like he got a lot of
what fans showed you this?
He got a lot of faith in humanity, but it's man, humans.
What Drake fans
humans will let you down,
this?
man.
Glasses.
Yeah, but how you don't have nothing in yourself? Nothing is in yourself.
It's a lot of niggas with nothing in themselves.
Your complete existence is vicariously through another nigga?
Through social media, through TV, through it. You're right, through it. Somebody else.
Like most humans don't have no desire to be themselves at no place. They don't have nothing. They can't be like, you know what, that ain't right. Like if you start a battle and you diss somebody and then they diss me, this how it go. Like nothing is there. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's like when I watch the shit with Gunna. Where it's like people trying to, he did snitch. It's okay, just say you don't care that he snitched. It's okay for you to say, you know what, Drake, that is some punk shit. I love him anyway. It's okay.
I like his music, but he did some hoe ass shit though. I like his music though. They could do that.
I still might go play Which One in the car after this, but
which one?
Which one? It don't take away the disappointment, man, and the fact that this dude is keep running into a train head on.
It don't hit the same. Don't listen to his music.
Drake do not know how to pick fights.
It don't hit the same. Listen to Drake's music now. For me, it don't hit the same.
And y'all sit up here and act like it's some place. Like we should be able to come and be like, yeah, that's some punk shit, but I still love him, G. Cool. I remember what that was like. Hulk Hogan died. He said some bigot, like he was a bigot. He said a bunch of shit, and I had to love him, but he's still a bigot.
You not have to love him.
I'm saying if I do,
strong word.
if I still appreciate everything, still remember him as a kid, still all this stuff didn't change, but I don't find myself on the other side trying to make sense for it.
I get that.
Like it's a personal connection. Whatever that person got me through with in life, cool. But that don't change you a bigot.
I respect all Drake fans who like his music and understand what he's doing is tomfoolery. Like if you could say,
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, if you could do that, I'm fine with
I would be cool if that was like, you know what, Gunna did tell, but I like his music. I don't care about that street shit. Cool. I wouldn't say nothing else to you. But when you start trying to rationalize, well, a lawyer told me that, he didn't tell. What the fuck?
Right.
Lawyers didn't deem what snitching was. The hell you talking about lawyers? Nigga, I told you. That's my world.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is Bob gonna tell you about snitching? Bob is a fucking defense attorney. Nigga, I am from the corner, nigga. I know who's snitching. Bob don't fucking know.
That's a fact. A lot of these lawyers tell they fucking client to snitch sometimes, though.
Shout out to Ruffin. R. Kelly, prime example. You could be like, R. Kelly some bullshit, and I like his music. Hulk Hogan is a bigot. I connected as a child. I'm not on the other side like, Hulk Hogan wasn't really a bigot like that. He was just, no. He is a bigot. He is a bigot. He did say some bullshit, and I'm really upset. That shit made me feel some kind of way, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I'm not defending his bigotry. See, that's how you do it when you a man. When you a man, that's how you do it. You can say, hey, you know what? He is a bigot, but he got me through certain parts of my childhood. He did this and certain things, and he's a bigot. It's okay for all of these things to be true, but when you start trying to defend one thing like it's not true, or you trying to rationalize it, you are the problem, dog. Man, fuck Gunna. For everybody that never said it.
Look you up on Coach.
What's happening right now? What's going on?
Coach is
Double
going
down on that.
Gunna's a whole ass nigga for that punk ass shit. That nigga changed your life, nigga. And you thought about yourself when it got tough. You a whole ass nigga, homeboy. If nobody never told you, and fuck every security guard around you, even the ones that's homies.
What did you eat this morning?
I didn't eat nothing.
You doing this on the empty
That's
stomach?
wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
What? Like,
I want to see what kind of picture Nick go draw now.
this nigga is on one. Like,
I'm not on one. This ain't
fuck
on
Gunna.
one.
Fuck Gunna.
Man, fuck Gunna.
Fuck him.
Fucking telling ass nigga. Fuck all you punk ass niggas that don't think he telling. Just say told and do what you want to do.
Did this Drake situation make you say fuck Gunna right now?
No, dog. What's making me fuck Gunna, say fuck Gunna. Fuck Gunna. He's a fucking rat.
But Gunna was a snitch last week, 2 weeks ago.
But now it's like people keep trying to act like he's not a snitch because they like his songs. Or they feel like, what if, whatever. Man, fuck Gunna. Fuck what Gunna stand for. Fuck all of that. And even if Thug said I'm a set for him, fuck cuz.
And look, I never thought it wasn't fuck Gunna from you. I never thought. I'm just saying what brought out you saying it right. Like, why are you?
Man, Trap was talking about some shit yesterday, and it was the same punk ass shit. Niggas talking about this so punk ass. Oh man, shut up. You just like his snitch ass, and that's cool too. I like Hulk Hogan bigot ass.
Yeah, you could be bigoted.
I can't stand when the niggas come from the shit talking about, yo, you know what the hottest album out is right now? I don't give a fuck about that album, B. Don't tell me about no album like that.
You saying Gunna got the hottest album out right now?
No, he said niggas will tell him that. Y'all don't realize what's happening, homie. What's happening is there's a war declared on people like us. So they want to flaunt niggas who break who look like suckers to us. That's how much nobody really care about y'all. Look at Gunna. Everybody see Gunna is no niggas don't got no morals. His kids know he a rat. That nigga life, I don't give a fuck what money you think you got. I don't give a fuck how much muscles you get. You gonna always look in the mirror and see a bitch ass nigga because you was a fucking punk.
You think his kids think he a rat?
Everybody know he a rat. Ain't
now
nobody
my son gotta grow up like this is my dad.
Everybody and their mama know he a rat. Even the people that like him. Roddy did a song with him. Roddy know he a rat. He just don't care about rats because they're not a part of this life. It don't mean nothing. But if you was a regular person, you would understand accountability. It's like a nigga that don't raise his kids. A nigga would tell the police on a nigga for some shit he was involved with is a type of nigga that'll tell on that'll not raise his kids. It's all accountability.
Maybe Drake and Gunna need to do a collab.
I see it happening.
The ninja, the fucking goofball ass niggas, man.
The Splinters. I think he's going for Master Splinter. I think they got like, but Gunna. All I'm saying is, for sure, I agree with everything you're saying, but you just seem very emotional today.
Zero emotions. At this point, there's no emotions, Coach. I promise you, there's no emotions.
Because fuck Gunna, because like I said, I feel like you could have said fuck Gunna 3 weeks ago.
Because at this point, he becoming a token boy for snitches and niggas without morals and standards. So let's just cut that right off. Okay. Let's cut that right off the head. He's representing. That's the problem. It's too many representatives popping up of punk shit. And niggas trying to flaunt that shit in niggas' face. Oh, what Gunna's winning, and shut your bitch ass up. Fuck Gunna.
Is Gunna still winning? Is he?
I don't give a fuck what he doing. I don't give a fuck what happened to him. When it all said and done, it's not gonna work out. This ain't no huff and puff. Ain't none of that, man. I'm not even tripping.
You think you have a 6ix9ine reality check, Gunna?
It's always guaranteed.
The fucked up shit, though. The fucked up shit. It might not happen though, B. It might not happen.
So? It's guaranteed.
I don't know, bro. I hope
it's guaranteed.
I feel like
because the only reason they heralding him now is he's going against us.
I honestly feel like Gunna's losing some of his luster now.
He is, but that's not the point. You got to realize what's happening. Charleston White, Whack. It's a lot of different people that come across anti-street urban culture. And there's a movement of people hoping for that. There's people who hate the streets. There's people who they've been jealous of it their whole life. They felt like people been getting love, not really realizing the circumstances that these people grew up in. That's what it comes down to. It's a bunch of people that really hate the streets. It's a big movement of people. So they feel like that this person represents them. He don't represent y'all. Like I keep telling y'all, Drake don't represent y'all. They don't give a fuck about you stupid ass niggas. And I know y'all really don't give a fuck about Drake as much as y'all hate the love that people that been going through hell been getting the last 30, 40 years. Y'all tired of niggas that grow up poor, people respecting them because you wasn't the cool motherfucker. You know what you had? You had opportunity. You know what you had? You had money. You know what you had? You had all of that shit. They only got a little luster. It's a bunch of people, and all they use is these people as symbols to try to throw them in the face of people that grow up the correct way morally, that stand for something. Oh, see, look at Gunna. He told, and he still, shut your punk ass up. Shut your punk ass up, man. Stop trying to flaunt a nigga's face that you like a nigga that don't have no motherfucking accountability. Stop. You don't even care.
Keep talking.
Y'all sitting here acting like y'all really like these people. Y'all don't even like Drake or none of these people. You like his success. You don't relate to that nigga.
Maybe they relate to him a little more than you like to believe.
They don't. They don't. Because they wasn't on no fucking Nickelodeon show. They wasn't. The closest thing they can relate is not getting bitches. Or getting done wrong by bitches. But that's every R&B song in the world.
I mean, that's relatable.
That's every R&B song in the world. Every R&B song is complaining about what some woman did to some man. Every one. Ain't nothing especially relatable about that motherfucker. He just channeling certain things that he know niggas care about.
If somebody believes what Drake is doing is right now, you think they are like you? Deep down in their heart?
I think they hate me. That's why they're using it. I think they hate hip-hop. That's why they're using it. They tired of these ghetto niggas getting love.
Yeah.
They tired of what they think love is getting, that these ghetto niggas, they so mad. They're so frustrated that these people are getting love. And then they wanted some of that love. They wanted some of that cool that you pay for with poverty. They wanted some of that. They so tired of niggas like that person being cool. I argue with a homie on ADHD, the homie Gary. And he's so mad that poor black people got something. And they can't let them have nothing.
Your fault, Trap.
This ain't his fault. This is way before that. I noticed it. You think the people that's really rooting for Drake care about niggas? They don't.
No, they don't at all.
They don't care about niggas. The people that root for Cuz is the type of idiots that'll say it's a difference between black people and niggas. That's the type of motherfucker that's rooting for him. Well, there's a difference between black people and niggas. That's the same dumbass rhetoric that goes with that type of motherfucking empowerment.
So you think Chris Rock rooting for Drake?
Academics will say some dumbass shit like, I can hear Ax saying some dumbass shit like that right now. I can hear fucking all kind of niggas saying that dumbass shit. Well, you know, it's the difference between black people and niggas. Shut your stupid ass up. No, it's not. Because white people think all you niggas is niggas too. And y'all think y'all fooling somebody. Y'all not, homie. Y'all not, dog. Y'all not fooling nobody. Y'all not, homie. Y'all don't stand for that shit. Y'all don't got me fooled. I'm just mad that you publicly acting like you down just to come argue online. But in the back of your shit at your house, you like, man, that nigga on some punk shit.
Man, that's why I might kind of disagree with you. Everything you saying, I don't know if these niggas.
They are.
I don't know.
They're not going home like, you know, this makes sense because trust me, Revenge is for sure not one of them niggas that's at home making sense. Yeah. Revenge is one of them niggas that get on the internet and he talking his shit because this is what he doing on the internet. But in real life, when he get home, he like, man, that's some punk ass shit.
I think Revenge saying this punk ass shit now.
No, because he can't. Because other than that, it's not like people get on the internet to be like, you know what I mean? It's a combative energy. Like it's a relevance. It's a combative energy that's happening. Like people get on the internet, people who can't speak in real life get on social media. And I don't think this is Revenge, but people get on social media, you know what I mean, that don't have no presence in real life and get to be whoever they want to be without any level of accountability.
It's called character creating. They create a character.
I agree with that for sure, but I also think that there is a level of wholeness in people that glasses don't want to see. Like he's blinded to. I think he got whole visors on. Like he can't see. Like a lot of these niggas are really hoes. They really going home. They believe some of this shit. They do believe that Drake is in the right, and he had.
I don't even think other attorneys think Drake is in the right. I think anybody know if you punch somebody in a fight and somebody hit you back in a fight, they know you're wrong. Yes, there are a couple people on the spectrum that don't quite get it, but it's pretty natural to understand if you punch somebody in a fight and they punch you back, it's no crime.
Called self-defense.
If you punch somebody in the face and they kick you in the nuts, you can't cry. If you fight, you in a fight. They all know.
You hit me too hard.
It's like common sense ain't so common.
This ain't common sense. This ain't even a common sense.
That's common sense. Somebody hit me, I hit you back. That's common sense. I feel like common sense ain't so common.
No, because I watch people do that all the time. I watch this lady hit this lady in the grocery in the drugstore.
Seen that shit, right? You seen that shit?
Off. Yeah, like she tried to walk off, and the lady chased her down and beat her up, and she was screaming and crying. I'm like, what did you thought was gonna happen?
Yeah, nigga,
funny. Okay, but watch these other tapes where you see a white woman going crazy on a motherfucker, get smacked, and look in her face. She is honestly surprised that just happened to her. Like, what the fuck? You just put your hand. Like they really think that they
Mexican girl inside Arizona.
No. The best one was
they be super shocked that happened. Like, I can't call you a nigger and that be fine. Like
the best one was the deputy's wife that came over to the next door and told him, yeah, you live in here on Section 8. And they said, all right, keep talking. And she ran up on the porch and hit the dude. Boom. And they knocked her out. And then the deputy came over there and grabbed her like,
yeah.
I told you these people alone.
What?
The lady came from next door. She lived next door to like some new black family that moved in. She must be having like a barbecue or some shit like that. And she came over there cursing them out, pointing at them. You know what I'm saying? And then she ran up on the porch and hit one of them. Boom. And boy, I bet she never threw that punch at that boy. That boy knocked her out. It's a little 15-year-old boy. Knocked her out. Then the husband came over there and picked her up.
Shout out to Royal Jenkins. Royal Jenkins called it carrying white privileges. It's not a white person thing. It's a non-street person thing. It's some black people that think that they can say whatever they want to say to you and you can't hit them. I know a lot of black people that's like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not a white thing. It's a weird non-street thing. Like, I think you only grew up in the streets and you understand if you call somebody out their name, a motherfucker might hit you in the face. Regular people are taught every day, hey, you know what? As long as you don't put your hands on nobody. I asked somebody this other day, I said, if somebody call you a bitch, you punch him in the face, is that abuse? They like, what? No. If a woman call you a bitch, you punch her in the face, is that abuse? Well, no, it's not. Because you cannot dictate how another motherfucker is going to respond to an assault, whether it's a verbal or physical assault. You cannot.
He made a good point there, didn't he?
But we taught that in the streets. Girls from where we from taught, do not put your motherfucking hands on it. Don't be calling no nigga out. They tell women all the time, don't call no nigga no bitch. Don't call him out his name, girl.
Girls from our area call niggas bitches all the time.
And they end up in fights. And that's why they don't report. They don't report abuse, assault, or nothing.
Our area called niggas bitches.
A woman
call a bitch a bitch. I mean, a woman a bitch. Like,
a woman could say whatever they want. As long as they lay their hands on the dude, though, I don't think a dude got.
That's
I'm saying
new age stuff.
A woman saying something, you can't let that shit go.
Yeah, I'm too old for this.
No, you already niggas already.
Bitches say some crazy shit to you. Bitches pull out the big knives, big verbal knives.
Listen, I'm not with none of that shit. I might behave a certain way. Hold up. G, what's the deal?
What's up with my nigga though?
My loc, though. I'm on my live. Come hit you as soon as I'm finished, fool.
All right.
Yep. So my point is like, it's certain things that's obvious. Shout out to Black October. Glasses, you can stand up for yourself and not be street. You can be cultured and not be from poverty. I'm not disagreeing, Black October. If it sounds like that, forgive me. I keep trying to explain to people the culture comes from the streets, but it does grow way past just the ghetto. It does grow because, like I said, Carson ain't the ghetto. Del Amo ain't the ghetto. Where Ab-Soul from, where Reason from, where Jason Cash from, where DJ Head from, that ain't the ghetto. But that don't change that the culture, that is under the long branches and leaves of the culture. They raise the same way. They will blow your head off over there in Del Amo. Some of the worst people I've ever been to jail with is people from 190 Del Amo. You go over there with Ray J neighborhood, Centerview. That ain't the ghetto. It is next to Compton. So the leaves grow over. So all the pollen fall from out the tree, all onto the center views. You go over there, they'll blow your head off over there. Over there where Ray J and them grew up. People keep thinking Ray J will fight you. Brandy will fight you. They grew up in a place where you fight people. So it's not about that. What I'm saying specifically is that is not a standard way of life. Certain places you go, and there's more places in America, people think that they can say what they want to you, and you don't hit them. Well, as long as I don't put my hands on you. What? You just called me a bitch, and you called my mama a bitch. Well, I didn't put my hands on you. I swear to God, I hear people say it all the time. It don't just be Karens. I saw this thing with Fat Joe, dog. And Fat Joe was saying how he don't want to help new artists anymore.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he said he's tired of people acting like he ain't did nothing and cussing him out later. Because you got to think he went through that. Right? With people mad. And this is the same thing. I'm sure UMG feel the same way. Shout out to Black October. You don't think Drake got tired of folks trying to play him for being a corny guy? And when he got more money and power, he was showing his power now? What power? He had this much power to sue people then. Power would be if he wanted to press a line and wanted to squabble Kendrick. And you said this old punk ass shit, we need to meet up and get down. That's power. You spending your money to sue somebody is the same thing you did at Nickelodeon when you didn't want them to kill off your character or you didn't want to make your character be in a wheelchair.
You didn't want to be in the wheelchair no more.
That ain't no power. He been doing that punk ass shit the whole time.
Did that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Drake does look at this like power.
This ain't no power, and anybody who look at it like power don't understand power.
I think maybe you might be talking about force, about squabbling.
There's no power in you filing a lawsuit against nobody. You asking somebody else to handle your business. Power is within. He spent his money. That's what he do. If you spend some money, that's something. There ain't no power in that. Power would be if he asked that boy for a fade because he could get it. He could get it, no problem. He probably a sue over that.
Agree to the fight and then sue him after you get his ass.
Get mad because the nigga didn't just mauled him up a little bit. Oh man, I'm suing him. He messed up my face. Shut up, punk.
No, he for sure would sue after the fight.
Punk.
That's power.
I wouldn't even fight.
I agree. I used to want homie to stand up for himself. I wanted him to stand up for himself against Meek Mill. Go on to diss him, man. Don't let these people talk to you like that. Stand up. Be a man. And he did. And I was proud. And I talked about it. And I put it on Twitter how proud I was. But guess what? You can't let that shit go to your head. You can't let winning a fight go to your head. I got hands. I done been in fights. If Mike Tyson put his fucking hands on me, he getting a bullet. I'm not fighting Mike Tyson. And I'm not suing Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson punched me in my face. I'm not suing him for no money. He gonna get shot. That's on when I did Tupac Must Die, and I went up there to set up my shit with the what's the name of this podcast?
Damn, what the fuck name
Stop
of this podcast?
already.
Something about some weed, I think.
Yeah.
Something about some weed.
What's the name of Mike? Shout out to homie Frenchie, because Frenchie invited me to his podcast. I had put out Tupac Must Die, and I knew that was Mike Tyson man. I knew that was Mike Tyson man. Man, I went up there with a motherfucking pistol so big, because if Mike Tyson would have had me, he'd been had to limp out that
nigga
motherfucker.
Nigga went with the walking stick. Nigga went up there with the walking
put his hands up, but guess what I wasn't gonna do? I knew that I said this, and I knew it come with it. So if he'd have put his fucking hands on me, there you go, name brand hotboxing. I went up there, we popped it up. You feel me? Man, he like this dude did Tupac Must Die. If Mike would have hit me, I wouldn't have sued. No, I wouldn't have sued him. He'd been limping out there. They'd been taking me out of there in cuffs with a busted nose or a broken fucking lip or whatever.
I don't like
it.
You get one in the bread basket.
I don't like the trap. I don't like the trap. Hey, Mike Tyson put his hands on you, got to scrap now.
No, I'm not scrapping with Mike Tyson.
You can't shoot 70-year-old Mike Tyson, man.
Mike Tyson, that's what he mean to us.
You got to scrap with Mike Tyson
now.
I'm
shooting
70-year-old Mike
Tyson. Shoot him now. You got to fight him now. Nope.
Shoot him.
You got to scrap. Win, lose, or draw. You got to go get down.
Pap.
Right in the bread basket.
No, I'm shooting him in the leg.
You gonna shoot Mike Tyson?
You might kill him, shoot him in the leg. You might shoot him, kill him in the leg, though. You can fucking hit the
maybe 23-year-old bastards would have been trying to kill him. 45-year-old. At that time, I might have been 39 or 38. Yeah, I'd have just got him in the leg.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not getting no
Tyson in the leg, hit one of the main arteries down there and shit, and kill Mike Tyson.
Shout out to Tyson Garcia. Why shooting? Catch the fade. Nasty work.
Exactly,
Man, I'm
Tyson.
shooting Deontay Wilder in the legs and all that too. Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder get one. Deontay Wilder.
If you make
You should
Deontay
have
Wilder
left out of here.
mad, and he went, and y'all got.
I ain't did nothing to make Deontay Wilder mad. So if he hit me, he mad at something else I did that don't got
Now
nothing
that
to do
nigga
with
just
him.
come still on you for no reason. Now you can shoot him.
You missing the point because I'm not finna argue with Deontay Wilder. I'm act like I got some sense. Joshua and all these people, nigga, I'm not finna fury in them. Nigga, I'm not finna talk to y'all like y'all some. So if you hit me, you must want it to get shot.
Okay. So now hearing that part of the yeah, you got shit.
No, if I walked up and called Mike Tyson a bitch and then I shot him, that's different after he hit me. But I made a song called Tupac Must Die that talked about what happened with somebody from the community. He could have took that as a diss.
So how did this interaction go? When you
It was
met him?
great.
So what did he ask you about? He asked you about the song?
Yeah. And he was like, oh, I get it. He was like, damn, that's crazy.
When Glasses explain the song, it makes all the sense.
Once you watched it,
first time I ever met Glass, I asked the nigga about the song. Hey man, what's up with this song? Like,
shout out to Tyson Garcia. Glass about to shoot another black man, but won't shoot Hulk Hogan. If Hulk Hogan called me a bitch, he'd have got shot. He ain't getting no fade neither.
And that's the crazy thing about it is Glasses will fuck Hulk Hogan up with no shot. Man, stop talking.
He's getting shot.
Why y'all stop wrestling?
I'm not letting no nigga that lift weights at 6'7" grab on me. Nigga, I ain't did nothing for you to do nothing.
Could fight Mike Tyson.
Everybody don't deserve a fight, coach.
Put you in the Fiend, B? Oh my God.
Everybody don't deserve a fight, coach.
You should want to fight Mike Tyson just to see where you at. I mean, not Mike Tyson. No, don't do that.
Hulk
Hogan. You
see where you at.
Not Mike Tyson. Not Tyson. I can't. Hey, Hulk Hogan, see where you at.
Said to see where
you
at.
Like
no, this is see where you at.
He gonna be like that Martin show with
grab
Tommy
you up.
Burns.
Come here.
Remember that
to
boxing
see where you at.
See where you at with the man. Because Hulk Hogan, nigga, leg drops don't work in real fights, bro. You would have been straight.
I'm not fighting Floyd.
The Fiend works.
Floyd is 5'8". I'm not fighting Floyd. He getting shot.
You might can grab Floyd.
I'm not doing none of that. You fighting with your hands, and we not in a boxing ring sparring. I'm shooting you, homie, because you did something wrong.
You probably could grab Floyd up.
See, I ran up on Floyd, ready to give him the business. You can.
That's cool. Shout out to Tip.
You said, hey, and I like T.I. I think that nigga's a dope artist. T.I. would have got his ass whipped.
I'm just saying though.
No, I'm just saying, like straight up and down, T.I. would got beat up that day.
I said T.I. got hands, huh?
They about the same size. They about the same
Floyd Mayweather, because T.I. is not big. Like G is 300. I mean, was 200 some pounds. Like T.I. is around the same size as Floyd Mayweather. He gonna get beat up. Bad.
No skills. I'm not doing none of that with them people that fight professionally.
Hulk Hogan don't fight professionally. That nigga's a wrestler.
Man, I'm not even playing with Hulk Hogan. He too motherfucking big.
Niggas got win. Niggas got win.
Whatever you said, you deserve to be shot.
Man, we going to.
No, I'm not going to. No.
Set this up.
I'm mad Hulk Hogan dead now because we got to find him. They got to go get down. Man.
Hey, D-Mac, thank you for the $5. Glasses, did you see Drake want some documents from 2004 about K-Dot? Yeah, I seen that old punk ass shit. He just trying to put that ain't nothing going. I'm not even worried about that. It's just the fact that he would do that punk ass shit. Them niggas is some punks. That's some punk shit. You trying to, ain't nothing gonna make this fucking song go away. You're gonna live with this shit for the rest of your life. It's gonna be the single song that ruined your fucking run.
He's making it bigger.
Shout out to Tony Lee. Thank you for the $5. We don't have hate in our blood to even hate Drake. We do hate what he represents. Facts. I don't even care about, man, like, I don't hate that nigga. I just hate sucker shit. I don't give a fuck who did. If Good Boy did some sucker shit, I'd be mad. Daddy, that's some sucker shit. I don't like sucker shit. My brother do some sucker shit. If Dot do some sucker shit, man, that's some sucker shit. Don't do no sucker shit. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Since he's bringing kids into the paperwork, I want UMG to ask that boy for all documents pertaining to Meet the Grams. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shout out to Dave G. Thank you for the $5. Disappointing people and outright sabotaging folks are totally two different things. Shout out to Pete. Thank you for the $2. Labels ain't parents' relationship transactional. Cap. They got to put a lot into you to make it work, P. Can't just be transactional. It wasn't transactional when you got them doing other shit against everybody else, nigga. When you got them taking this boy's songs down, when you making problems for everybody else in the label, it ain't transactional then because you don't pay him a dime. Yeah, stand by your shit. Stand with your peoples.
What's so crazy is
Hollywood. Thank you for the $2. Real problem is he never called him a PDF. No, he didn't. That's why he's not going to win the case, but that's a whole nother story. Thank you, Dave G, for the $2. Hey, yo, Glasses crashing out. This ain't me crashing out. Me crashing out come with bullets and fists. I don't do the internet crashing out.
More bullets and fists, apparently.
Shout out to I Am Miss Tia. Thank you for the $5. Let's go talk that shit. That's all we going to do, Tia. That's all we can really do.
Drake is crashing out, not.
Shout out to Miss
Facts,
Tia. Thank you for the $2.
Facts.
Let's go. Let's go.
Drake is crashing out.
Thank you for the $5,
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Tia. Now, I'm not playing Miss Tia. I'm serious. These niggas on some punk ass shit every day. I'm just tired of it. Shout out to Dr. Love. Thank you for the $5. West Coast dropped the ball. Kendrick had the game in a frenzy, and no West Coast artists capitalized off the momentum. Shaking my head because it wasn't about us. Like I keep saying, people say that shit, Dr. Love. Oh, you know what? The West Coast. This wasn't about us.
No,
this was about us backing our man in a fight.
No, what I think came about it more. Everybody keeps saying the West Coast had like that. I think what K Dot did was, even like with the GNX album like that, you know what I'm saying, aside from that, he brought the regional sounds back. So now you're starting to hear people do where they're from sound though, B. So now you're gonna check for the people from the West Coast that's gonna be doing their sound.
You don't got to do this. Wasn't the fact that niggas keep trying to make this about everybody else but that man, and they trying to figure out how to everything. This don't got nothing to do with nobody else. We didn't have to get nothing. This was about us supporting our man in a motherfucking fight. This our boy. This my homeboy. I don't need nothing. The fact that y'all think this got to benefit the West Coast in some other way versus him winning in the name of our honor and what we own, that's it.
That's because when y'all did win, y'all won. The West Coast won. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I don't know if the West Coast won more than hip hop won.
Hip hop won, but the West Coast won though.
I think this was
That's
more
like
like
saying the Lakers win the championship. I don't get a ring.
Yeah, but the city get to talk shit though.
No, the city don't get a ring. The
Yo,
city
you know
don't
what
get a
the
dime.
fuck is, you know what the fuck is gonna be like when the Knicks win the championship be in New York? We won.
Nothing.
I'm not even a Knicks fan, but I'm gonna be hyped because New York won.
But
you missing a point.
I don't think it's the Lakers or Knicks. I think it's good versus evil. It was almost like if you look at Drake, like we've already said this shit before, Drake is like the hip hop antichrist. This was like good versus evil. This wasn't like the Knicks versus the fucking Knicks win the championship or the Lakers win the championship. This was hip hop versus evil. Like this wasn't no regional thing to me.
Man, this don't got nothing to do. This was for I told Trap this. This was for the heart and soul of hip hop. This was for everybody who came up.
So why wasn't like that? Why wasn't like that when Meek Mill went against him there?
What was it? West Coast against Canada?
Because
no.
Meek
Mill told y'all niggas. Meek Mill told y'all niggas this nigga don't write his own raps. The worst thing you could be doing in hip hop, but during that time was not writing your own raps.
Trap. That's the worst thing you can do in New York.
I don't think when,
and I don't even know if it's the worst thing you can do in New York neither.
I don't think when Drake beat Meek Mill, we was like, Canada's up now.
No, like hip hop won with Meek lost.
No, hip hop didn't win with Meek lost.
He just said he rooted for Drake.
It was different.
He rooted for Drake. And all the nigga Meek Mill
stand up for himself. I didn't care if he won the battle.
What did he stood up for not writing his raps?
No, for somebody. Okay, so now you finna make me ice Meek. So let me go ahead and ice fucking Meek. Meek is mad because a nigga didn't tweet his album. Fuck his album. Why are you whining about a nigga tweet your album on fucking Twitter? This nigga ain't your friend.
He wasn't mad about
Don't
that.
make me tell you my problem with Meek.
He wasn't mad. He wasn't mad at Drake about that.
Oh, don't go back to your hood. All that shit. He been talking all this anti-street shit.
Meek?
Yes, Meek.
Damn.
Meek kept telling you, well, you know, that's why y'all dumb to go back to your hood. No, you're not dumb to go back to your hood. Yes, it's a chance something can happen. That's life. But this is your job. But this don't got nothing to do with Meek. This was about this boy letting everybody bully him every week. And I wanted him to stand up for himself. Because this man was signed to the same label. I wanted him to stand up and be a man. Deliver. You are a talented artist. Stand up for yourself. Rap. You can. And he did, and I was happy. But it wasn't about him versus Meek Mill. It was about him standing up for himself. I wanted Meek Mill to do a good job. Meek just choked.
Meek ain't choked. Meek put a song out. They pulled this song.
Trash.
They pulled this. That song was not trash. That song was not trash.
That Undertaker shit is trash.
I got a question for you guys.
Meek shit was bad.
I got a question for you. They made y'all think that. That song was not trash.
Different forms of it, like street and things like that. Do you think the street part of hip hop is trying to be overtaken by the other part of hip hop?
Yeah. Why would everybody not want this cool thing that these old poor niggas in New York City created?
Yeah, they trying to gentrify hip hop.
Yeah, they want the neighborhood back.
One side of hip hop is trying to gentrify.
They want the neighborhood back, Trap.
Yeah,
hey, like y'all niggas that had it long enough.
Yeah,
look, we need to be at the table. We tired of seeing y'all. We want to talk about our, You know, and then
Our
that's the
dressing
problem.
Well,
There's too many,
it's called
too many
gentrification.
rappers that come out rapping about being at their gig and shit. I'm not mad at that, but that's cool sometimes. It's like Office Space hip hop.
But Trap, that's what I think it was. I think it was Kendrick stopping the gentrification of hip hop.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
He bought hip hop a little more time.
Facts.
When they were trying to put that freeway was coming through that much freeway. Was all niggas hopping on that freeway. All these niggas swear. Man, I used to listen to so many niggas that say they follow what Drake did and they following Drake. Niggas from the culture following Drake. They like, I just want to win. And I couldn't be mad at them.
That's a fact.
Everybody want to win. Everybody want to take care of their family. Everybody want to have something, especially when you ain't had nothing. So I can't be mad at a Future because he wants to be great. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not. But God damn it, it should be done the way you have to do it your own way. You should not be able to follow somebody else to do it. That is not hip hop.
That's why all these niggas like Clips and all them, they happy. They was happy when that shit. Like,
because guess what? Now it's like, it's what you really doing now.
Yeah.
It ain't like it need to sound like this so motherfucking mundane ass shit.
Exactly. Hey, that's why Trap, after this shit was over, I was like, hey, Black Thought, hey, what the rest of y'all niggas, y'all better start dropping now. Y'all missed this y'all time right now. Come on, drop some shit right now.
But the thing is, Drake done with all you American niggas. I'm glad too. He done with all you American niggas.
Which one?
He replaced y'all with Central C. He replaced y'all with all these cornballs.
Which one?
All the American Negroes. He not doing nothing with Future. Future them tried to kiss up and make it good. He not fucking with y'all no more. Pluto. Y'all done.
Fucking with Thug though. He fucking with
Pluto
Thug.
try to do some shit, but I don't even know. Nah, Pluto, he not fucking with you.
Wow.
Future didn't try to spin the block, did he? No.
Yeah, he did.
No.
That's what they said publicly.
Oh no, Future. No, I fuck with Future. His music. I think he's a dope artist. But don't say he's trying to spin the block though.
Trying to spin the block.
No.
At night.
No, we don't spin the block. We don't spin the block.
At night, 12 o'clock at night.
Thug waiting for that hit. Thug waiting for that hit from Drake though.
Yeah.
Thug waiting for that hit.
Like Pluto ain't gonna fuck with. He ain't gonna fuck with Gunna. None of them Atlanta niggas gonna fuck with Gunna because they know he told.
Hey man, you see that video?
Shout out to Atlanta niggas for standing firm and standing for some shit. Shout out to Mark here. Thank you for the $5. Drake's day ones are his active friends from Degrassi. Everyone else around him is a yes man or interesting. Nobody can reason with him. That might be true.
That might be. It looking that way.
Shout out to Dr. Love. Thank you for the $2. 21 and Young Thug still rock with him though. They rock with Drake. Yeah, because he changed. Like 21. He put 21 in a whole different tax bracket. I'm not mad at no nigga that he put in a different tax bracket. Like 21 was doing good and he got with Drake and he was over. Man, 21 supposed to ride to the ground. 21 supposed to ride to the ground. I don't got nothing. You'll never hear me talking shit about a nigga like 21 Savage when that nigga did all that shit for 21.
I got a question. If I don't know if this is true, the Young Thug still rock with Drake, but can you still rock with Drake and be mad at Gunna?
Yes. Yeah. They don't go. They ain't mutual.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, that's
you
talking about criminal cases and you talking about
court. A little different. A little because it's a little bit more nuance on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking
because we ain't really like we just realized that he really told based off of him and his organization with these people and his business. But I don't think that's a standard conversation. Like we'd have to really go on a different level to even explain why he told.
Yo, Lex said some ill shit. I was talking to him earlier. Lex said that he must have found out from somebody, you know what I'm saying, for him to be wanting what he want right now with the court system, talking about the domestic shit and the day free shit, he feel like somebody's in the background telling him this shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, he's gonna be wrong because it's just dumb, but that's cool. I mean, the reality is nothing he gonna do is gonna prosper in this way because it ain't built off nothing real. You can't be that disappointed in UMG for promoting a record. Like you keep saying this about deals and all of that, and I get it, but that's not you did it. They told you don't. You can't get mad. Everybody is not at your mercy, not your slave, and you do owe them. Shout out to everybody who thinks that he don't owe UMG something. That's a lie. He owed them a lot. He owed him a lot. They did a lot of investing in him. They gave him a lot of looks that they didn't have to give him. They did a lot for him. So yes, he do. I owe Cash Money a lot. I owe UMG a lot, and they ain't did half of that shit for me. Not half of it, bro. It is, but it depends on if you grow up like us. If you grew up where it's tough and don't nobody give you opportunities and somebody give you an opportunity, you know the value in that.
But that goes back to your point about new artists being What was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But do you think that's because you're an older cat or
no,
older
that's
than
because I'm
them?
just a real motherfucking nigga, and these niggas ain't real.
So you believe in helping new artists?
Yeah, but I don't believe in helping them for the business of them. And I also, but think about it. I was telling Joey this shit the other day. Like Joey and them thought I was crazy. I'm like, I get why the artists don't make no bunch of money because they don't really do shit.
Yeah, you've been saying
that did kind of bring me back to that point. When
you've been saying that lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You help people because you help people, but you not finna get what you think you finna get. Look at what UMG, look at what Drake going through with you. Look at what UMG going through with Drake. They looking at him like, you little bitch ass nigga. We done did all this shit for you.
Motherfucker, yeah, ungrateful.
Like you got all this shit because of us. You got all this shit because we've been investing all this money. We put you to the front of the line. Nigga, you ain't worth. Nigga, you ain't special. He not special. He not a star. You ain't no popular Drake interviews.
So they create stars. Ain't no stars born.
Who the fuck is he? He didn't build it. He didn't get it out the mud. He done had this undeniable Cash Money and Universal been pushing him when they was lying saying he was independent.
So do you think Drake is similar to TLC?
Yeah, I was going to say that, Coach.
No, he way better than TLC.
Okay.
Not better, but he's way more of an inclusive talent than TLC.
Okay.
Like Drake can write, even if he gets help to write certain songs, he can write himself. He knows enough about TLC. Didn't know nothing about
maybe
records.
Drake and TLC are polar opposites, to where TLC had the it factor, where Drake maybe didn't have the it factor, but he had talent, and they didn't have as much talent as Drake.
I mean, Drake was a star already because of Nickelodeon, so I can't say his it factor ain't quite. I don't know if.
Do you think niggas want to be like Drake? Like when they see, that's what I'm saying. Like when people look at TLC, they looked at TLC and they said,
"That's one time they wanted to be."
I asked the question a long time ago. I said, "Yo, has there ever been like a person that led within hip hop that people didn't want to be like embody coolness though? Like he was a person that was."
Y'all, Drake wasn't hip hop, but there's people like that in pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I never met a girl that wanted to be like Madonna, but they might have liked Madonna music.
Oh, you need to be in Washington then. Because they all walked around looking like Madonna.
I'm about to say, yeah. They was wearing their hair sprayed out and all that shit like that.
Ripped up clothes and all that stuff.
Well, that Madonna was a Cindy Lauper.
Oh, it could have been Cindy Lauper. You're right.
A lot of people walked around like Cindy Lauper back in the day.
Shout out to TM Smith 30. Thank you for the $20, homeboy. Our educational system in the U.S. requires a complete overhaul because the mental gymnastics people use are disheartening. Man, they have no sense of computing out an idea based off of the facts. It's everything how I feel, but it's social media, man. Social media. I remember when I first started talking to KD, right after this was Tupac Must Die. We talked, but then after we started talking, and I asked him, "Why do you have a burner?" And I remember I made a big deal out of that. Like, you shouldn't have a burner. Like, you're Kevin Durant, bro. If niggas can't like what you saying and you can't be yourself, what good is that? I remember telling him that. Like, nigga, why have a burner? Like, I hate he had a burner. I think I talked shit the first time. I love the fact he don't have a burner. I love the fact people see who he is and his thoughts, that he's a regular person. And certain shit you say can piss him off. And I think that's done wonders for his brand, my opinion. It is a responsibility, but he's smart enough. So it's like, I think social media is good for certain people, but it is bad for certain people. You know what I mean?
I sometimes feel like somebody within that, you shouldn't let everybody know what you're thinking all the way, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like if you feel like
you definitely got to treat it like a business thing. It ain't your therapist.
You gotta have a filter in it.
That's funny, actually. I think social media is a tricky, it's slippery slope, man, because you got people. I feel like if you want to do something like some instant gratification, you might go in there and be wild and out doing some weird shit. But I noticed that people who have longevity on social media are the real people. Like real niggas have longevity on social media. They might not have the fans immediately, but over time it'll gradually grow and they could be still solid on social media. But some of these other guys get on social media and they try to get that instant gratification and then they burn out in like a year, 2 years, 3 years. They gone now because now we know too much about them and the shit we find out about them is lame. You be like, God damn, you know, a lame or weird.
You ain't character.
Social media with Drake, it's kind of doing him a disservice right now. Cause now, like he doing these lives and shit. Like what? man, stay off alive.
I ain't see one alive. I just see the clips that go on Twitter.
Just don't do it no more. Like, don't do that.
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. I'm so pissed that Kendrick, wife, Dave Free, and kids are brought in this lawsuit. This discussion.
Word.
Right.
Squishy sent me that shit last night. She's like, "Is this real?" I'm like, "This can't be real.
That
Like, this
shit
can't be real." Yeah. Word, that shit was crazy.
Trash, that punk ass shit.
Trash.
JW, thank you for the $5. Duck lips, fake abs, nail polish, bitter BM tattoo cover up, crying over strippers. Drake super lame. I mean, since you put it that way, Jesus Christ, all at once. Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for the $5.
Baseline,
Any chance Joker will be a guest? I want to hear his take on the beef, considering his past with diss track. That would be fire.
That would be
You know what?
fire.
I'll make Joker come do the stream Friday.
No. Yeah, come through, because I gotta go. I ain't gonna be able to be here on Friday though. So definitely
I'm
gonna
have
do that.
Joker come do the stream Friday. That's a good point, Baseline, because he is hella dope with diss tracks, and he don't never do no streams or no pods. So it'd be dope to have the Joker on here. I'm gonna make it happen.
He gonna love the chat right there.
Yeah,
He gonna go
Joker
in.
funny too.
Joker funny as shit.
Thank you, Nick, $5. Hey, homie, thank you for them things you created, dog. Everybody really liked them, Nick.
Oh, yeah, them shits is fire, Nick. Good looking, B. Them shits is fire.
You got me looking like a fat Samoan.
Shout out
That
to
shit was fire.
Nick, that
Salute
was
G
good
in the
money.
lunch table. Somebody needs to slap Aubrey back to sleep. Facts. Shout out to Beach Boy Dre Beach. Thank you for the $20. Drake had the biggest alley-oop in hip-hop history. Placed with 3 of the biggest entities, UMG, YMCMB, and Rap A Lot. Biggest budgets behind them coming in, and biggest features on his debut album. Definition of an industry plant. Since you put it that way, I can understand the thoughts. He definitely had a pop budget that was crazy, but you know, I mean, he was a worthy talent. They got it right, but it is something owed to him, and I don't agree with Trap. Like when people start to empower you and they position you that way, there is a level of loyalty that's owed to them. That's not to say you can't do business, but business really got to matter because it got to be some favor. Like you was rapping about this old man and shit that you talking shit about when this man, you felt like this man was in your good graces. You put him in your rap song.
But he been talking about him within a bad way though too.
So at that point, keep your personal business away from us. Don't try to bring us in that shit now.
The Red Button song, he was talking about him on that. He wasn't fucking with him like that.
Man, fuck that button. Shout out to 2 Live Hollywood. Thank you for the $10. Drake doesn't think people would empathize with Kendrick if Dave Free is a kid's father and Kendrick taking care of them, shaking my head. That ain't gonna work. That's life. It ain't gonna even be true. That's the crazy part. Shout out to Karen. Karen De Silva. Thank you for the 10 euros. Fire. Glad I'm 57 years old, and it was Kendrick that brought me back to hip hop again.
Wow.
Not Drake.
Dope.
Because of him, I found out about Av Soul. Long live hip hop UK fan. That's much love. I am so glad for that. That means a lot to me to hear that from.
That's dope. That's real dope.
They really had it the hard way. They did their thing, man. They. I can't tell you how proud I am of them boys. They, I've been knowing them dudes since they was really little boys. You know what I mean?
I wonder how she said she's from the UK, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder how how are they receiving Drake being over there right now, trying to, you know what I'm saying, colonize over there right now.
Soak up their culture.
Trying to colonize over there. It's fucking
trying to soak up their culture, trying to, what they call them, Jamaica? We're trying to
hick 'em up.
Hick 'em up.
Hey, I wouldn't look at that.
That is very odd. Like, and it's funny because it's so odd, man. The Fat Joe conversation is so perfect because this is a prime example of UMG doing a bunch of stuff for one artist that they showcase. It's a belief that people are like, well, he was. It's not true. They made that shit. They make it, and you do need enough talent because they couldn't do the same thing for me and it would work the same. He was worthy of it, but they did do a lot of extras for him, Trap. Like a lot of extras, homie. So it's like there is a level of loyalty owed. There is. There should be. But see, that's because that's in our culture, Trap.
But at the same time, though, that's why I said the loyalty I feel like is owed to Birdman and Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I mean the loyalty to have the UMG. I mean, I think he showed within the billions of dollars that he made for them his loyalty, man, and stuck around for, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't make billions of dollars.
He didn't make them billions of dollars?
Huh?
He didn't make them billions?
Oh, they made him millions of dollars. They've been making billions of dollars before he thought about it.
I don't heard people tell me that he the one who kept the lights on over there.
That's true. Just like everybody else. Warren G kept the lights on at Def Jam, but that don't mean that there's not a thing that Def Jam does.
So the Snoop Dogg owes Suge Knight loyalty.
Yes, and he says that.
He just had a song on his last album talking crazy about him.
And then he'll tell you in the next interview, like, hey, you know what? This nigga did change my life. It's a tough out to be in. But imagine he sued Suge.
No, he just take his whole fucking label and just make it his label.
No, that's not. It's way more to it, but they took his label and he bought his old label.
And then give it back to him. He didn't do what Mike was doing to niggas. Mike was taking niggas buying niggas publishing and giving it back to him. Take your publishing.
Mike who?
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Mike Jackson didn't get Paul. No, he didn't.
No, not Paul. Little Richard. He gave a couple people back. He gave a couple people back their publishing.
Publishing back to. I think
he gave a couple people. He gave a couple black people back their publishing.
He probably bought 200 people publishing. What he gave back 4? Nigga, that ain't look.
Nah, he gave a lot. He gave a lot.
It's no mercy in business. I ain't asking for that. I'm not getting into that. I'm not saying he shouldn't be demanding his money. I'm not saying he shouldn't be getting his max value. But for him to try to throw their business out there and make them people look crazy is ridiculous. It don't even make no sense. They did entirely too much for you. And they're going to fuck your shit up. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
they're going to fuck your shit up, bro. They're guaranteed to fuck your shit up. Like, you fucked it up. And that's cool. Do your thing. I ain't gonna cry either way for you. Because I understand what they did for you to position you that way.
So now if it turns out, right, now say this goes on and 3 years from now they go get him. Are we gonna all say they went and got him and he deserved whatever he got like that? Like you said, like with the Diddy shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, people I'm never gonna feel like that because he's still a brother. You know what I mean? Even though he's a piece of shit and there's some lame shit, there's going to be a level of empathy that I'm gonna have for him in this situation because it ain't like UMG have to fabricate everything. They'll put some shit that's close to you in the same position.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? We got to see, homie. Like, you know, but I tell you one thing, this a bad thing. And trust me, ain't nobody that clean. Yeah. He not, especially him, he not that clean, but he asking for it, so he gonna get everything he asking for.
He said the dirty line will come out.
Guaranteed.
They're gonna definitely do some bullshit.
And you gonna realize your money and your team ain't nowhere near as big as they team.
Well, the one I ain't even gonna talk about that right now. But you know who his team is though.
Who?
The little ones.
Yeah, but that's not his team, boy. That ain't gonna matter right here, boy. You're gonna really see the difference right here. You're gonna see the real deal versus that deal. Listen, man. I done seen this movie play out every time. People talking about, can you beat UMG? Yeah, you can beat UMG. You can't beat UMG and be in this business, though.
You could beat him.
And you ain't gonna beat UMG and actually be wrong. That's the problem, too. Like, he's wrong. Like, if he was right, it'd be different. If he was right, if they owed him money, if they was cheating him, this would be a different conversation. You know what I mean? Like, versus everybody could see, like, they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Because they talked about it in the same shit. They was like, bro, we're not gonna take this song down because you mad. But
so
look, I told y'all how this shit was gonna happen at the beginning. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna happen at the end. They're gonna walk him down.
Trap, why in business would I lose money?
And they can't afford to settle. Because guess what, man? What does Duck Mama lawsuit look like? Lawsuit look like? What does Meek Mill lawsuit look like? What does the Korean community lawsuit look like? What is, Jewish community lawsuit? What is everything that hip hop ever offended through defamation look like? They can't even afford to settle. They can't afford to.
How long you see this lasting for?
I don't know, because I don't quite know how the proceedings work. But when it's all said and done, it's not gonna be what everybody wanted it to be. And he gonna come out. He already pretty much fucked it up. He fucked himself off of the business. But I mean, he did get a 15-year run, 16-year run, shit. So it is what it is. But I don't think like everybody else that he was ready to get out of the business.
Young
I
niggas
think
don't
he
count.
don't. I think it's the ignorance about it, and I think we in a time where people do not believe certain things is real anymore.
I got a question. What is Drake actually asking for? Does he want some money from UMG,
Yeah.
or he just wanted them to stop the record from playing?
Well, his initial thing before the lawsuit was he wanted them to stop the record. He wanted them to do something about the record, and they said no.
Then it morphed into what?
I'm going to present a lawsuit.
And now he wants money now?
I think that's what he's asking for, damages.
Okay. Because
But-
I'm lost now on what he's asking for now. I didn't lost. Like, what the fuck is he asking for?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What Drake is doing right now is this is a real definition of a crash out. Like if he wins or loses, it's going to be bad for him.
You call me a name, so pay me? Is that what he's saying?
He's crashing out.
Well, nobody called him a name.
I mean, that's what he's saying, though. You call me a name.
No, he's
so I
saying
want
they
money.
promoted Kendrick's record that called him a name.
What does a win look like for Drake in this? Like he can't even win.
There is
He
no
can't
win.
even win.
Some people feel like walking away with $1 billion is a win for him and his
He's
masters.
not walking away with no $1 billion.
Yeah,
You said $1 billion?
Insane.
Is that what you said, Trap?
Anything crazy? Why the fuck would they?
I'm about to walk away with his masters.
You're not walking. Why would they walk? Why would they give him? Why? Why would the court award him that? Like, how do people rationalize that? Like, you know what? You deserve your masters because of what?
He'll end up dead, Trap, before that happens.
I'm saying minus that part. Why does that seem like why does $1 billion seem like a what? Because of what? He lost
So
what exactly?
What's the lawsuit for? 500 million?
No, they never said money. But I'm saying, what do you think? Why would a judge say, hey, you deserve this because of what exactly? Like, what would he be able to show that he lost?
His records were still selling. His songs are still
He's still
selling.
the number one artist stream with his whole catalog. But again,
even during the battle, his stuff would hit number one, get knocked back down. So you're right, Glasses. What could the judge say you lost?
I'm actually wondering what is UMG. This lawsuit might be even helping the UMG.
Probably so.
Well, it's really for to make them. Really, it's in a bad position. They finna. I was talking to Lex yesterday. Shout out to Lex Diamonds at the lunch table. But I was talking to Lex and I was explaining to Lex, like, black people didn't abandon country music. Black people got ran out of country music because, like, the same thing that happened with black rock and roll. They won't finance black rock and roll, and everybody trying to make a living, even musicians. And the problem is if it's the same thing that could happen to hip hop. He doesn't already own his masters, Black October. That's not true. It don't work that way. Just don't work that way.
So you said they will pull the money back.
I mean, he could ask for a damage, but again, it wouldn't be nowhere near no $500, no $1 billion, let alone his masters. None of that shit wouldn't be nowhere near that type of money.
No, talk about UMG being mad at this situation. They can start pulling money back from, promoting the artist or something because of this.
No, they just not gonna take. They gonna start to try to censor music, and they're not gonna sign hip hop artists.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think it's gonna get that far.
I mean, I don't know how far it's gonna get because I don't understand the legal proceedings, but I understand defamation enough at the final point to know that it don't work this way.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get that far.
And that's the thing is the active. Like, shout out to Monica J. He actively participated. That's the problem. Even if he feels like, oh, I can verify because Dave is not Kendrick's kid's father. You're creating something really crappy, whether you understand it or not. You know what I mean? It's really nothing good comes from it. But you know what? Something special that hip hop will live a little longer because they got the person that was at the center of gentrifying the idea out.
I honestly think when the Canadian Karen calmed down, they'll probably end up paying him a couple, probably $10 million or something.
They're not gonna pay him nothing.
You think they'll pay him anything?
Yeah.
Just to
this ain't a
simmer
shakedown.
down.
I don't think they look at this as a shakedown.
I don't think they look at it like a shakedown.
So they ain't gonna pay him nothing.
But I think that
they can't afford to pay him nothing because there'd be too many other lawsuits. What happens if
now
Duck
that
Mama,
makes sense?
What if
They're
Duck
not
Mama?
wrong.
What do you do with Duck Mama? Like, you gonna start spinning out? What is Eazy-E family does with Fuck with Dre Day? What does Luke family does with Fuck with Dre Day? What happens?
Yeah, but that make it worse for Drake then, because then if they're not going to give him a payout just to shut him up, then he ain't gonna get shit.
Why they need to shut him up for?
Because maybe
they're still selling Kendrick.
I would
records.
imagine
They're
Drake
still
is like,
selling records over this.
and that's why I'm saying I'm just kind of wondering what's UMG angle on this. How do they? I would like to know what do they like what do they feel about what's going on right now?
They're upset. The homie said they upset and they're gonna fight it all the way out.
So they're actually upset about this.
Hell yeah, because it's just somebody they did a lot
Trade
for.
secrets. You gave out trade secrets.
We did a lot for you. We did a lot for you.
We let you in the kitchen and see how we cook.
We did a lot for you. And you mad you lost one battle. You mad you lost one battle.
That's crazy.
You are mad you lost one battle.
Yeah.
Around with that kind of money they got with the shit he doing. That's
it's inevitable though.
Huh?
It's the inevitable.
You know, it's crazy. Like he fucking with the wrong people. He should have just left independent before he did some shit like
You know what this is coming across? It's coming across like a boxing match and somebody get hit so hard they start fighting the referee.
Yeah, I see that. That's funny.
Like this would look like it looked like Kendrick hit this nigga so hard he started fighting the referee. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
It ain't no listen. Shout out to everybody said trade secrets. Like that's not how it worked. Listen, man. If you could bottle record up to success, I would have a lot of records that are successful.
Mm-hmm.
If you could bottle record up to gold, I would have 7 gold records. I wouldn't have 2. If you could buy the song up to platinum, I would have it. If you could buy the song up to the #1 song in the country, I would have it. If all of these things, I would have them.
You don't feel like the botting, like the botting is something that just starts the engine up so that they could, you know what I'm saying, go on its way like that though. Like they cook it up right there so that it could go on its way.
I think every last artist, I think Spotify does a good job of marketing using their own things to make sure people go to Spotify and to move it when they see something that's contagious. But it's not used the way people think it's being used.
Yeah, it ain't being used.
It don't work that way. You can't buy the record to gold. That's 75 million streams. You can't buy 75 million streams. You can't buy 7.5 million streams unless a song got 750 million streams. You can't buy 500,000 records and make a gold record back in the day. You can't do it that way. Like that's the problem. You can't do it. And people don't get it. So when they keep saying that, it's just misleading to the general public. If they could do that, they would buy everybody's record. They wouldn't have a failed artist. 90% of the artists wouldn't fail that label sign if that was the case. If they could just spend money and everybody work, then everything would always work. It just don't work that way. Those are part of promotional packages that independent promoters use. You're not going to win the lawsuit. Trust me, dog. I know how the business work. I'd have had it, seen it. I've done it. I watched it. It don't work that way. Even the concept of payola ain't the way you think it works. You can't pay people to play records. You can't pay LA. You don't got enough money. If you give Los Angeles $1 million, you can't even make sense out of that money. But that's how much money you would have to spend to match the fucking ad revenue they making off playing records. Because Lord knows if they play a song that people don't want to hear and you change it, they lose ad revenue. If you understand the business, none of the shit they saying makes sense. It can't work that way. God is just fine, man. Ain't nothing wrong with him. That nigga is in the highest point of his life, of his career. He's at a fucking career high. He's riding high. Straight up. Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. That nigga this shit ain't shaking that nigga. He knew all this shit was a possibility. None of us are surprised that he doing this. We just laughing like, damn, I never would have thought he'd have just went this far. He just don't know how to lose. When people keep saying you could boost a hit record to make it bigger, when you saying that X11, you don't know what that really means. That all you can do is get more exposure to more people when they get a hit record. You can't boost. It don't work that way, homie. Like you can't do that. How the fuck do you buy 75 million streams? You know how crazy that sounds, bro? Like, you know how many streams? Like, it's hard. It's not simple. Everybody in the business does the same thing when it comes to hiring promotional companies. But a hit record stands on its own.
I mean, we knew that shit when we heard it, what it was, though.
Yeah, it was a smash. It's fucking mustard. And man, I've been telling them niggas for years. What's funny is, homie, I told Roddy, when Roddy first started rapping, the homie Bird from Park Village used to bring Roddy to my studio, Roddy Rich. He used to record at my studio. You can hear Roddy the first day. He was so talented. He was such a special act. I was like, damn, this nigga dope. But he wanted to make a lot of shit to me that sounded like Thug, Gunna, and Future. And I said, man, listen, I learned a lot about hip-hop, homie. This 2015, 16. I said, I learned a lot about hip-hop. I could share this with you. I said, it's not going to make sense until you culturally, right? You start to figure out how you going to find a rhythm, find a tempo of where we from, you feel me? And work from there. I said, but if you do all this other shit, it's going to have a bad adverse reaction. You're not going to like the finished product. And I remember telling him that he was so young, but he was such a gifted kid, man. He was so gifted, so talented. And Bird was listening, but Bird was fighting me. He was like, man, Glass, no, we're going to move to Atlanta. I'm like, hip hop don't work that way. It's not like it's not a monolith. I was telling John this. Hip hop is not a monolith. You can't just go around and play with people's culture. You can't play with all sounds. You have to understand what's happening to make sense of it. And I remember telling him, he's like, so what you think we need to do? I said, man, you need to go get with Mustard. Oh, man, we ain't gonna fuck with Mustard, man, because we don't want our shit to sound like everybody else. I'm like, the way Roddy sounds, bro, if you get with Mustard, it's not gonna sound like nobody else. Trust me, it's not gonna sound like nobody else. Nobody can sound like this nigga right here. Whatever this shit is he doing, it's gonna sound completely different when you put him with Mustard. And they fought me tooth and nail about it. Same thing I told Dot and them. I say, look, man, Glass, everybody got Mustard. I'm like, bro, but when you do your thing with Mustard, it's going to be different because Mustard was that type of capable producer. I think Mustard realized like, oh, this nigga Glasses really believes in what I do. Nigga, because I saw it. It was at a time when I was studying hip hop and I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. Same with certain people. It's like, you got to see it. So when I'm telling Dot, like, man, I told Punch, I told Top, I say, man, his biggest record is going to be when he get with Mustard. It's going to be his biggest record. Yeah, but it's going to sound like everybody. It ain't going to sound like nothing that ever happened. Man, how can it not? I'm like, it's not going to sound like nothing that ever happened. Now compare. I put 4Gs on the Jeep. And then on me. What's the song I'm talking about? Balling. And compare Not Like Us. They are night and day records. Night and day. It's not enough respect on what hip hop is about. It's not enough respect on what hip hop is really about. Not the rap, not the bullshit. It's not enough respect on what hip hop is about. It's a way surface look at it like it's nothing, like it's just Mustard beats. No, Mustard is capable. He's not just some nigga making the same song. He's capable. They sound like night and day difference. Listen to Ballin' and listen to Not Like Us because Kendrick and Roddy are night and day difference. And guess what? These are these huge records. They're career defining. So again, it's like you really got to get into this hip hop thing. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. Noon right here.
Yo, let me give a
No Ceilings YouTube. Subscribe, like it. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a great episode. Conversations on how to care for your people. I think it's called. Go listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings Podcast, produced by the presidentially hated Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Go on, Trap.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out. Happy birthday.
Dun. We'll put it together, Dun.
Giving a big happy birthday shout out to my mom's. It's her birthday today.
Oh, shout out to Mama Trap. Hey.
Mama Trap.
Turned 70 years old. Turned 70 years old today. I'm about to take out to dinner. And we got the birthday party on Friday. That's why I ain't gonna be able to be on Friday. We got the whole birthday party up all day for start at 7 o'clock. So you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to miss out. See her back on Monday. But yeah, we about to go out to eat tonight though. We're gonna do
real
it right.
Fast. Natasha, thank you for the $50 check. I can just imagine how pissed off Kendrick must have felt that his wife and kids are brought up once again. K-Dot kids look exactly like Kendrick. He don't care, man. That nigga's laughing. Shout out to Karen. The UK show was fire. We are so proud of Kendrick and bringing lyrics back. Much love. Thank you for the $5 pound. for the £5. Natasha, thank you for the $50 check. I'm from South Africa, and I was brought up listening to Kendrick, and I am 46 years old, grown woman.
Yeah.
Kendrick came to South Africa for Mr. Morale. That was a great show to see.
Great show.
Shout out to Bama Beauty. Thank you for the $10. Much love from the South, the South. I'm a big fan of the West Coast, also in Kentucky, mid-50s. That brought me back. Oh, yeah, Glasses Malone, will you marry me? Yes, I will.
Ooh,
Much love. We'll see y'all Friday.
Hey, go pre-order.
I ain't
Pre-order.
see Bama
Pre-order.
Beauty.
Pre-order the link. Pre-order the link.
Jurassic 5.
iTunes.
G Malone.
There you go.